You damn right I'll take every one of you sorry pieces of trash on.
I'm disappointed in every one of you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you.
I'm disappointed in every one of you.
I kiss you on the mouth.
No, I'm not cool with that. I'm sorry.
One more time.
I'm disappointed in every one of you.
I mean, I'm dealing with degenerate animals.
I'm disappointed in every one of you. Disappointed in every one of you.
All right, come on.
Honestly, I can't do it, man.
I'm disappointed in every one of you.
Let me tell you why.
It's gonna be all right, Nicky. Go ahead, shoot.
You just killed a fucking man.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, because you got nothing. You don't got a thing. Yeah, because you got nothing. You got nothing.
I want to get out. I want to get out of this rat hole. I want to get online. I need
BDA Boxing.
Welcome to BDA Boxing, the boxing debate arena. This is King Bucho, your host for the night. Yes, a countdown to a bomb bash, says Doc. Listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't even know who these guys are. That's why I put Billy Joe Saunders in the thumbnail. However, this might be good for boxing. I don't know. We're going to discuss this and much, much more. Let's give a shout out to the people in the chat. The Shepherd of Sounds, Virtuoso, Amok PvP, Doc, Sin, Amosea, and Saint Brit. Guys, welcome to the show. Listen, I don't know who these, like I said, I don't know who these people are. I read about them. Apparently, people who are interested in this fight are between ages 14 and 18. So, I don't know. Is this gonna be good for boxing? Maybe. Maybe. Because at least we have world-class boxing in the undercard with Billy Joe Saunders and Devin Haney. So we can talk about that. We can talk about whether this fight is good for boxing. KSI against Paul Logan. By the way, does anybody even know why they started this feud? And what the hell are their channels about? Because I couldn't find any information. To be honest, I didn't really look. I didn't do any research on that because I don't care. But if they are popular, as people are saying they are, and I don't know. The Zone might get some subscriptions. Maybe people will stay in for the long run. However, you put Billy Joe Saunders in the undercard. I don't know how exciting that's gonna be. You know, like if you have a person who never watches boxing and then buys this well, it's not a pay-per-view, right? But he subscribes to the Zone. I think in the UK it's a pay-per-view. Anyways, they buy it and then what? Like, are they gonna become boxing fans by watching Billy Joe Saunders? I don't think so. That's why when we get to the Billy Joe Saunders discussion, I'm gonna ask a question whether or not he has to not only win but like win impressively. He can't show up and fight like Rigondeaux did in that Miguel Cotto fucking Canelo undercard. That was pretty pathetic. I see Magic Man in the chat now. I see. Paul is much bigger, should win. Crap undercard. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best of undercards. At least there's two names there. Devin Haney, up-and-comer. He's a champion now, but I mean, let's be honest. He's an up-and-comer. He hasn't been tested at all. He really didn't win that championship belt, that WBC lightweight title. Billy Joe Saunders, well, we know who this guy is. Again, another guy who's like, let's be honest, man, he hasn't really proven himself. As he says, 2 mismatches. It's crap. I mean, it's not the best. Listen, if you have a DAZN subscription, then why not? You know, why not watch this? By the way, also, December the 20th, you're gonna get Jacobs against Chavez Jr., December 20th on the Zone. I don't know, that someone has been putting a lot of cards. And listen, we're also going to talk about Showtime. And Steven Espinosa saying that... Let's see what he said exactly. Espinosa was like, oh, we're going to have a better year, 2020. Espinosa confident. This is from Boxing Scene. That titles read, Espinosa confident Showtime Boxing will do better in 2020. So he's agreeing that he didn't do that well. And then he went on to say that he was very thrilled with the year they had in 2019. So was he thrilled or what? Conflicting information here from the same source. This guy's confused. Doc says, will Saunders play jab and grab again with a bomb, or will he find some balls? That's what I'm asking. He has to knock him out. Remember when they I don't remember who Rigondeaux fought in that Canelo Cotto undercard, but I remember he was almost like, I don't want to call him a bomb, but I will call him a bomb. And he was there basically to get knocked out by Rigondeaux. And Rigondeaux was throwing like 7 punches around. Alright? So, when you're in an undercard where a lot of people are going to be watching, you better put on a good performance. Alright? But then again, maybe he doesn't even care, because he already knows that he's with Matchroom Boxing and they're going to give him an important fight at some point. Like a Callum Smith fight. Or maybe Danny Jacobs. Let's see. Alright, we have a phone call here. Oh, wait. 773. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
What?
So this KSI versus Logan Paul. The talk of the town is people are hating on Logan Paul. They think he's a tool and this and that. But from what I see, KSI is also a obnoxious fool. So a lot of people are hating on Logan Paul, but this dude KSI, they're cut from the same cloth. They're clowns. But from the first fight I watched, I noticed Logan Paul, he actually seems like he has a little bit of boxing ability. I mean, he's not high level at all, but at least he has a jab, straight punches. The only problem was that cardio. That's what killed him in that first fight, was the cardio. KSI, on the other hand, he just likes to get in there and make a dogfight. He's going to come with hooks, make it sloppy, and maybe try to weird Logan Paul out. I think Paul should just stay on the outside and use that jab, because he had a decent jab. Other than that, there's not too much else to say. I think Billy Joe will dominate. White Chocolate, Nikita Avali, I see him dominating. That's about all I know. Take it easy.
Alright, thanks for the phone call. Alright, he actually broke down the KSI Logan Paul fight. Interesting. I saw some of the highlights, and it's true. It looks like KSI is the one that's more of like a brawler. And Logan Paul did get tired. I don't know if they had better training camps this time around. I heard now that this fight's gonna it's actually gonna be a professional license fight. But listen, I don't know about. By the way, yeah, it's true. Both guys are annoying as fuck. I don't know. The caller said that Logan Paul's supposed to be the annoying one. KSI is annoying as hell, also, man. But then again, they're trying to sell the fight, right? So I believe they're gonna get 900,000 each. Did I get that correct? And they might get even more depending on how much the fight sells, how much it makes. Yeah, I believe it's 900,000. But anyways, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, let's start inviting some people into this hangout. Let's see. Let's wake up Gonzalo. He's probably sleeping, but we're gonna wake him up. He's playing FIFA now. He just bought FIFA 20. I bought FIFA 20, but I haven't really played it at all, man. I have to start playing it. So else I just wasted some money on that game. I don't know. I'm not feeling the soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, rush right now. Alright. Gonzalo's sleeping. Anyways, we'll invite people as they come along. We're a bit early right now for a Saturday. See what people are saying in the chat. Let's see. St. Brit says KSI is worse. Okay. Overhand says, I saw 2 minutes of their first fight, KSI, Logan on the zone, couldn't take it anymore. I know, man, it was annoying. They both going back and forth, and then they're like arguing about little things, trivial things that don't even make sense. You said you never bleed in the ring, but then you said that you... Oh, what's that expression? Blood, sweat, and tears. So I had blood, sweat, and tears while I was training or something, and then the other guy was like, "Whoa, but you said that you never bleed. How can you bleed during training camp?" Like, it was ridiculous. Overhand says, "Is that Bay Area under a different name again?" Crown Admirer. Crown Admirer, is that you, Bay Area Boxing? Come on. Just go back to your original name. Oh, by the way, guys, I wanted to show you. Remember we had like the yellow card system for people who like break the BDA constitution? When they have tons of background noise or they use words that we shouldn't be using, like slick boxer. That's a big no. So anyways, I've perfected the system now since I added some a visual element. So we have Pete with a yellow card. Let's be honest, Pete, if you're listening to this, there's always background noise. Well, not always, but usually background noise. And you get the yellow card. By the way, I think the next yellow card is going to be to given to recognize sirens, bomb fights, parking lot fights. I mean, that's New York for you. I mean, I can't blame you, but still. The system is still being implemented. The Trivia TKO Grand Prix 2019, that's still going on. Now we're going to have the semifinal has been changed. It's going to be Del Boy against Johnny Boy. Some people complaining that Johnny Boy keeps getting chance after chance. But listen, Johnny Boy, he did pretty good. Like this, in the first matchup that he had against Recognize the Matrix, that was a close one too. There were some questions that were really hard. We perfected the game as we should, as we go along. Obviously, we're gonna start perfecting it. And I think we've reached a point now where the game itself is pretty fair, right? And then it's only 10 questions each, and then we go to sudden death. And so I think now the game is much better than it was originally. And Johnny Boy had a very competitive quarterfinal match. So I think he deserves to be in the semifinal. We also have Precise against Unrivaled, Thunderdome against Jimmy. So we're going to get those matchups pretty soon. St. Brit says, when is it, Butcher? Well, hopefully next week. All right. Hopefully next week everything works out. I see Johnny Boy wants a link. All right, hold on. Are getting Johnny Boy in here? What are people saying in the chat? Johnny hasn't been the same since Recognize the Matrix. Since Recognize Matrixed him. It's a new verb there. That's what Jason Bourne is saying. St. Brit says, will Jimmy come back? I think he will come back. Listen, sometimes we get heated up with when we get into... That's the thing, guys, man. This is a debate show. We're going to debate opinions. So, you know, when we have a disagreement, it's not a personal attack on anybody. It's just that we have to question each other's opinions to make the show exciting. You can just all agree and have a circle jerk. It's not gonna be. What are we turning? We're gonna turn into these other channels on YouTube where they all just agree on everything. It's like an echo chamber. Of course not. Johnny, are you there? Oh, Johnny, are you there?
Yeah, my bad, brother. I was just on Mark's live stream, and then you called. He's like, "The fuck is that? Discord?"
Oh yeah. Is Mark still streaming?
Yeah, I guess he got his shit with his channel all straightened out.
Oh, yeah, I just know. That's good. Yeah, got fucking YouTube, man. Yeah,
fucking. I told you I got a bullying email from because I can't mention the LDBC in any of my titles, otherwise my fucking video gets demonetized now.
Oh man, Johnny boy, all of our videos have been demonetized the whole time now.
What's that?
Most of our videos are demonetized now, or like they don't fully monetize them. Like
yeah,
we just start the show and it's already, yeah.
It gets a little yellow sign up there instead of the green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Same thing.
Yeah. So it's like, anyways, it's annoying. Oh, that's why I got the BDA donation bar here. It's called the Make BDA Great Again bar. If you want to join, if you want to help out BDA Boxing, myself and obviously Mr. BDA, make this channel great again. Well, it's already great, but make it great.
I'd like they say, Butcho, I'd fucking donate.
Oh, don't worry, Johnny boy. Your contribution by being on the show is enough. And if you guys can't contribute, well, you can always share the show, talk to your friends about it, just retweet my tweets, and that's gonna help the show, guys. Any way you can. Yeah.
I always show my buddies and shit, and like I say, I don't even have a fucking credit card. The only credit card I got is the debit card of mine, and I'm not hooking my fucking main line to the bank account.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not doing that shit either. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't worry, Johnny boy. You're on the show, making this show great. The Quack says BDA building a wall around Butcho. Why would they build around a wall around Butcho? What was that movie? And then the guy's like, he's in jail. He's like, you're... Oh, forget. I forgot the line. Anyways, I'm fucking this up. As he says, Butcho is leeching off BDA's success. Yeah, exactly. BDA is... No, actually, you know who created this channel? He's like a supercomputer called Gaia 500. I don't know if you guys remember it. Artificial intelligence. That's the real creator of this channel. But we'll talk more about that later. Johnny boy, are you excited about this fight?
Fuck no.
Do you know who these people are?
Look, bro, I know. I don't even know who that other Momo is. I know a little bit about that Logan Paul. He's got some fucking goofy podcast where I don't know, he had some bimbo on there talking about, did you fuck some rapper and blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, he's running around like throwing shit at people when they're sleeping and do little pranks or whatever the fuck. Like, bro, I was doing it when I was 12. The fuck you want from me?
Yeah. They say the demographic for like people who are interested in this fight are between the ages of 12 and 18. So there you have it.
Well, that's what I had to hear from these fucking knuckleheads for fucking 3 weeks now. Oh, it brings more attention to the sport. It brings more fucking people to sport. Yeah, a bunch of momos. Fucking the children, bro. Mom and idiots. Casuals. That's all. Yeah. It brings negative fucking attention. That's what it brings. The fuck is this? And I don't. And I want to say, speaking of that whole card, I don't. Speaking of that whole card, how's the opposition Devin Haney's fighting? For all you fucking little Devin Haney fanboys that think he beats everybody and their mother up, how's the guy he's going up against? I rest my case on that fucking part.
He's a world champion. He's a world champion.
Yeah, he's a fucking world champ.
All right, hold on. On Rival Boxing, yeah, I'm gonna send you a link. But let's make BDA great, he says, and then he says, "Damn it!" And by the way, this bar isn't even working. God damn it. Anyways, let's make BDA great. I'm 19th of the fonts. Let's go, guys. Yeah, thank you for the contribution, Mark. I'm gonna send you a link, but I can't send you a link. Oh wait, hold on, Johnny boy. Because you're going to get disconnected for like 2 seconds. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, forget about the Make BDA donation thing. It doesn't even work. Fucking piece of crap. Anyways. Oh, shit. Let me check the phone call. Man, this is the thing. I can do it. Okay, no phone calls. Virtuoso says Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. No, he didn't. Well, actually, he did kill... He did kill himself. Because somebody choked the shit out of him, alright? Steven Schneider says, precise, I meant earlier, not recognized. Jeez, I'm tired. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was probably one of the... probably Ted Kennedy's bodyguard. But anyways...
Oh shit, this is loud. Wonderland, check out that movie. What you gonna say, Johnny boy?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, and one more thing real quickly, because I gotta go take a shit. But I'll be right back. But I fucking listen. I don't give a listen. Tell Billy Joe Saunders to shut his fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. You're not getting a Canelo fight. You're not getting a Golovkin fight until you fight somebody with a pulse. You've been sitting with your arm up your fucking ass for 2 years since you ran around the ring against David Lemieux in one of the most boring fucking fights I've ever seen. Go beat somebody with the pulse and shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a good. I almost went to that fight, the Billy Joe Saunders Lemieux fight. God, thank God I didn't go to that fight. Kevin from Chicago, thank you for the contribution. Says Bucho is fair, unlike the boxing voice. I haven't listened to that show in a while. Nothing personal, not my thing. I used to listen to the show when Stu was there. By the way, Stu, if you're listening, you better come back to the family, man. We have Mark on Rival Boxing Talk and News. What's up?
Not much, just playing with my nipples, man. How are you?
Oh, perfect. You came at the perfect time.
Not yet. I haven't. Not yet. That's a couple hours down the line. I'm waiting on the.
For the main
I'm
event.
waiting on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the big moment.
Do you know these people, KSI and Logan Paul?
Do you want to know the honest truth?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So,
how? When?
KSI kind of came to prominence through like doing little sketches and doing FIFA and all that stuff years and years ago, going back to like 2010. I actually was subscribed to him for about 4 years. Back when he used to do Akim Fenway joke videos and Emil Heskey videos, and they were like a lot of jokes back then, so I found them hilarious. Logan Paul, he's kind of just like this dickhead. Him and his brother, they kind of just did a whole lot of fucking bullshit, like starting issues in their hometown and stuff like that, and they kind of became like this big ruckus stuff. And he shot to worldwide fame with the Japanese forest incident, where he went into a Japanese forest and he recorded a dead body.
So that's the guy
and
that
upload.
Yeah, explain to people who don't know. I know what you're talking about.
So there's a suicide forest in Japan, and Logan Paul heard about that forest, and he went into it, and there was a dead body, and he recorded it, and he uploaded it onto the internet, onto his YouTube channel, monetized, by the way. A dead body. There's someone who killed themselves. Their parents hadn't even found them yet.
Hold on. This is loud as hell. Thank you, Saint Brit, and I'm not gonna read your comment, man. Jesus. Go ahead, Mark.
And he found this person dead, and he uploaded it, and then he made this apology video, and everyone reacted to that shit. Like, True Jordy reacted to it, KSI reacted to it. Like, all these guys were reacting to it. Like, even PewDiePie reacted to it. And after that, like, Logan's career was pretty much fucked on YouTube. Like, he dropped a lot of subs, a lot of popularity. And then, anyway, Jake Paul, Logan's brother, him and KSI were having beef on Twitter after KSI beat the fuck up that kid, Joe Weller. And when he was getting ready afterwards, True Jordy asked him a couple of questions, like in the post fight, and KSI said, "I want Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls," and then that's where that kind of rose from. So they ended up having the first fight, which was fixed for them to have a draw, to have a rematch, to have more money. We all know that. Like, that's basic fucking sense. The two guys go in there, they have that little fight, and since then it's just been back and forth. They've made diss tracks on each other, and that's where it's all stemmed from. One FIFA YouTuber making parody videos to one dickhead throwing shit at girls off of the top of a street. and filming people committing suicide and like people dead in forests and stuff like that. So that's where this all rose from. And now the two of them, they're kind of just profiting off each other.
This is what society has turned into, people. You need to turn back to Jesus. All right?
Absolutely.
Find Jesus, all right? Because this is cultural decline at its finest. But yeah, I don't... Yeah.
By the way, I want to say this to people who are saying I done my research. I didn't. I watched as this was all happening.
Oh, God.
I was subscribed to KSI for like 3-4 years, so like my info on him is whatever. But the Logan Paul shit, man, that was worldwide news.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was massive news.
I didn't know who he was, but I knew about that incident. I was like, what the hell? Oh, man, that's pretty fucked up, man. But anyways, that's the fight. We had a caller who, I think it's the guy from Chicago. He called in, broke down the fight, actually. Do you want to break down that fight?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, both guys have come in heavier. Logan's 199, KSI is 193. I think for guys like that who aren't actually boxers, the weight is going to make a lot of difference. KSI, from what I've seen on the Instagram feed and everything, he's worked a bit more in terms of rolling and moving and ducking and throwing out the jab a bit more. Whereas Logan, he looks like he's working on combination punching and using his length and countering. So I feel like it's going to be similar to the first fight, but more experience on Logan's part. He's going to be fighting from the jab. And I think if he's corrected his stamina issues, he's going to destroy KSI, in all honesty. The first 2 rounds of the first fight, he was beating the crap out of him. He was keeping them at length. He was jabbing them up, and he just gassed. He just gassed. And KSI KSI seems to think he used skill and determination. No, you were throwing punches like an absolute albino on Ritalin. I've never seen anything so bad. You were throwing haymakers with short arm punches. I have no idea how someone can pull that off, but he was pulling it off. And barely landing. A lot were landing on the shoulders. And whenever Logan even hit him, even on the head guard, this guy was like on Bambi Street. So without the head guard, Logan, he's a much larger guy. KSI, he's put on 22 extra pounds for this fight.
Jesus.
There was a massive weight discrepancy the first time around. People are talking about, KSI's stamina will win him. Not with an extra 22 pounds on him. He's been bulking. He hasn't been working for fitness for this fight. He's been working to try and knock Logan out, because he can't box with Logan, but I think it's going to rest against him. And when I'm watching him, he's leaning more onto his front foot now when he's moving forward, Bujo. So he's distributing all of his weight onto his front foot, and with Logan's jab and that straight right coming back.
More power. That's it. All right, so your prediction is Logan Paul?
Logan Paul knockout round 4 or 5.
Oh, all right. It's a 10-round fight, I'm assuming, right?
No, it's a 6-rounder.
6-round? Well, that makes more sense, actually. This is a licensed professional boxing fight.
Yeah, plus don't remember, Logan's getting the knockout. He's got Shannon in the corner, who's been carrying this event. He's been carrying it. Have you been watching the build-up? Shannon Briggs has put himself back into the fucking frame, bro. He's put himself back into the frame.
Oh, what do you mean? But because of the Let's Go champ thing, or what's he saying?
No, just he's been building it up, like him and his pissing all over KSI, telling them he's pretty much terrible, and that his coach Vidal Riley, who's like a 3-0 prospect in the Mayweather gym, that he's a fucking bum and he needs to get some respect into him. And then he pimped on Badu Jack. Badu Jack was like, "That's my guy," and he's like, "You're my guy." Shannon said to Badu, like, "You're my guy. He ain't my guy. He don't know me like that." And Badu was like, "Yeah, but you know," and he's like, "Nah, I know you like that. I ain't fucking with that dude. I'll fuck him up." So Shannon's not having any of it, man. And I think Shannon would actually knock the fuck out of this guy. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
What happened in the parking lot or something outside? I saw a video.
Yeah, that was the stuff that happened with. So Shannon and Badu were having that because Vidal was pretty much talking shit about Shannon's drug use in the past. So then Shannon, he goes up to Badu goes up to Shannon and talks to him, and Shannon's pissy, and then he sees Vidal and he walks up to Vidal and he gives him a little shove, and Vidal goes crazy and starts swinging his arms all over the place, flailing around like Will Smith in the movie 7 Pounds in the bathtub. He's flailing around like he's got a jellyfish attached to him, and next thing you know, he's being pulled away and everyone's like screaming, "Let's go, champ," because Shannon pretty much punked the two of them.
Jeez. Oh, so I guess he is like helping this event, right?
Yeah, he's promoting the shit out of that, man. He's the most legit thing there.
Well, that's good. Wait, let's get the Revolution in here as well. Revolution, are you there?
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
What up? What up?
What's up? I'm reporting to you live and sick.
Yeah, you
it's
sound
okay.
sick, man.
You won't catch it over the fucking Discord. So
how'd you get Ebola?
Well, it all started in Nigeria.
The expedition.
Took a plane to Nigeria over the weekend and had some bad food, I guess.
That's what usually happens. But welcome to the show. Do you know anything about KSI and Logan Paul?
Not really. Like up until today, like.
Not really.
I was paying it no mind, but I'm just like bored and sick, not being able to do nothing. So my friend was talking to me about it. I was like, fuck, I'll look into it more. And I was listening to KSI give his fucking account of like, oh, this is why I won the fight, da da da. And it's fucking, it's hack, but whatever. Like,
is it good for boxing?
Fuck it, dude. How could it be bad for boxing?
Yeah, good point. What do you think, Mark?
I mean, yeah, go ahead. Tell me, how could it be bad for boxing?
Well, I know Johnny thinks it's bad because he's like, he's bringing casuals to the sport. But like, for my money, if even there's gonna be about 4 million, 5 million, 6 million people watching this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like there really is between all these countries, maybe 10 million. If we even get 50, 60,000 casuals, right, and 1,000 of them become hardcores, it's a difference. And even then, if we get 50,000 extra casuals in the sport that'll buy pay-per-views, or people who become a fan of the sport, whether they're ignorant and they don't know what they're talking about doesn't matter. That's an elitist type of view. At the end of the day, it helps build the sport that we watch, because without casual fans, let's be real, most hardcore fans in here, they're not paying for fights. Let's be real. They're streaming them. So let's be honest. We need those casual fans in the sport. We need them heavily. How many hardcore boxing fans do you reckon there are in the world? 20,000, 30,000?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so like Wilder's biggest selling arena, right? That's pretty much it, hardcore fans. That's all we could do. 20, 30k max. The rest are all fucking casuals. And if you look at it like Canelo, Golovkin, 1 million pay-per-view boys, and with 30,000 casual hardcore fans, it's 970,000 of them that are casuals, not hardcores. So we need to look at it from that perspective. The more fans we get in here, the more money there is, the more fights there will be. It's simple enough.
True, and you know what? How could it be as bad for boxing as Mayweather-Pacquiao? Because I think that did damage to the fucking sport. That drove people away. How is this going to drive people away? Because if you're a hardcore boxing fan, you're not going to pay any mind, you know? Like, it's not interfering with other people's enjoyment of the sport. All it's doing is it's just a little fucking sideshow attraction.
Yeah, and if it sucks, it's not even they're not two pro boxers. When it came to Floyd and Pacquiao, they were the elite of the elite, right? I know they were past their prime, but they were still the elite, right? And people who were casuals and were watching this fight, Pacquiao Mayweather, was like, these are the best boxers that boxing can give us, and this fight.
Yeah, this is celebrity boxing, man. Celebrity boxing's been around for fucking ever, I guess.
Right, I'm gonna ask you a serious question, guys. This is being honest. I know, like, these aren't pro boxers, right? But like Bucho, what would you rather do? You've seen clips of the first fight of these two guys, right?
Yeah.
Right. Would you rather spend $10 to watch this fight if you had to?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather, and this is a hardcore boxing fan, or would you rather spend $10 to watch Francis Barthélemy fight Robert Easter Jr.?
Oh, come on. Yeah,
Fucking hell.
that was the
Fucking
worst
hell,
fight
you're
of the
right.
year. Yeah.
There's a lot of pro boxing matches that are fucking terrible to watch. Fucking shit. These guys are nowhere near as skilled as those guys. But that's what makes it interesting. They're both garbage, so they don't know what they're doing, so that it's entertaining as fuck. You see these two dudes swinging for the fences like fucking little hedgehogs on Riddler. It's great.
And there's a story behind it. I mean, they hate each other. I didn't really follow it, but if you did follow it and you believe that they actually hate each other, then you might be interested in that, right? In that fight.
I don't think they hate each other. I think the two dudes are there to make each other as much fucking money as possible because they found an opportunity. I mean...
Wait, Mark. Hedgehogs? I don't get the... swinging wildly like hedgehogs on... Hedgehogs?
That's what they do.
Hedgehogs on Riddler, bro.
Hedgehogs. They got little stumpy arms, man.
Hold on. Have you ever seen a hedgehog on Riddler?
No, actually. That's
exactly.
a thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just made it up, to be honest. But at the same, look, it's absolute trash. But it's got eyes on the sport. It's got eyes on a main event. There's a few pro fighters on the undercard who are going to have more eyes on them they've ever had in their entire career. In the last week, both Billy Joe Saunders and Devin Haney's social media following has doubled.
Jesus.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't care what you think. No offense, you're a bitter hardcore boxing fan, just like me. But at the end of the day, you take the casuals out of this sport dies, Johnny. So we need more casuals because the sport is dying.
100%.
Oh, it's not dying. Come on, don't say that. It's not dying.
Dude,
it's business. It's reality, Johnny. You say fuck the casuals, but it's true what he's saying. We need bodies to drive the engine. We need people buying fucking paper.
There's only one body to drive a fucking car revolution. Not fucking, what is this, a fucking Matrix? Fucking, yeah, the fuck out. Here, we don't need 14-year-old trans testicles watching boxing right now, you fucking momos. Who gives a fuck? This is why I'm off fucking... God. This is why I don't have Twitter like the rest of you fucking cocksuckers do, you fucking mom. Tank Davis tweeted what he's eating out today. Who gives a fuck? Go fucking pick up a kid or something. Do something useful with yourself, you fucking momos. Here,
Johnny.
Just ignore it, Johnny.
I asked this question to Bucho on Revolution. I'm asking it to you. Would you rather, right? Did you see any of the first fight with KSI and Logan Paul?
Yes, I did.
Right. You seen what the action was like. Would you rather spend $10 on that to watch a fight like that, even if they're shit, doesn't matter, or $10 to watch Robert Easter Jr. and Francis Barthélemy?
I'd rather watch Easter Jr. and Granados.
That's not what I asked you, though.
Yeah,
that's not what I asked you.
Come on.
Well, I could just say the same thing, but in reverse. What would you rather pay $10 for? Fucking, Lomachenko can't. Or would you rather pay $5 for Lomachenko Campbell or $10 for two faggots with gloves on?
Hold on. I'm not comparing it to the best thing in the sport. I'm comparing it to what we're made to pay for anyway.
You're comparing it to the worst thing.
Okay, fine. What about Shakur Stevenson? This dude's been built up massively, and he goes out and he puts on a stinker. Both those guys perform way better. And we've got guys like Lawrence Bacoli coming through, clinching people 101 fucking times, but apparently that's entertaining. And you're saying I'm paying for nearly every boxing fan on the fucking planet that was a hardcore boxing fan, including a fuck ton of casuals. What was it, like over fucking 2 million pay-per-view, 3 million pay-per-view on fucking Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, and they did it again for Floyd with McGregor, and this dude is a known run and known to be boring.
Well, that's because people are stupid, though, just like they are in this situation.
But the difference with this situation is both the guys are so shit, it's actually entertaining to watch.
Maybe to a 14-year-old trans testicle, it might be. Not to me, I don't know. But I'd rather listen to. I'd rather watch Shannon Briggs push that little faggot that he did in the fucking park that hangs around at Floyd's gym the other day. That's what I want to watch. I'd rather watch the inside of my own eyelids than give two faggot YouTubers.
Okay, don't say that. Don't say that. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Pucho. Two cocksucking YouTubers a fucking other view. Fuck them.
Damn it.
There's certain words you can't say, man. You can't say the F word.
Say the F.
You definitely can't say
Johnny, how is this going to drive anybody away from boxing?
Because they know they're watching them what is a fucking joke in a WWE competition. And I know you're a fucking wrestling fanatic.
But they go, I don't like wrestling anymore. Johnny, but they go in knowing it's a joke, you know?
Johnny,
when people went into Pacquiao Mayweather, they're like, oh, this is going to be the best fight ever. It fucking let everybody down.
Okay,
it drove people away. Nobody is going to be let down by this. They know it's a dumpster fire. And maybe, like Mark said, somebody
14-year-old trans testicles know the difference. Revolution. That's what you're trying to tell me.
People are saying
another line.
Transatlantic testicle.
Yeah,
I want to change one perception though for Johnny. Like you're just saying 14-year-olds. Have you seen like the weigh-ins or anything like that? Most of them
no, because I don't give a fuck.
All right. So you were talking about something that you don't know about.
Bullshit.
How can you know about it if you don't give a fuck and you're not watching?
Huh? I watched the press conference and that, and fuck, it's a fucking shit show.
And it was shit. It was shit to you, and it was shit to me. But to other people who are paying their money to watch this, they found it entertaining.
So you're telling me it's worse to spend money on two professionals than it is to two fucking homos?
No,
I'm not telling you. That's what you're trying. The point you're trying to convince to me, just because it brings a couple of.
Let me convince a point to you. You will never be able to debate this argument, right?
Okay.
Never be able to debate this.
Sure.
You and I don't get to decide what is the biggest and most important selling thing in this sport. The fucking public do, and hey, guess what? These two bastards are going to outsell anything this year, including Canelo.
What?
They're going to.
No, it's true. Canelo.
They're already projecting 1 million pay-per-view boys in the UK.
Oh wow!
And this is at 5 a.m. over here. Do you realize how fucking big this is? Between the two of them, they have a combined 65 million people fan base.
That's because social media is for faggots. But I'm sorry, Bucho.
Jesus.
But anyways, sorry. But anyways.
Yo, wait, just being dismissive about shit doesn't like make you automatically like right or cool about it, you know? Like,
I'm not trying to be cool. I'm not trying to be cool, Revolution. I know I'm cool. I'm cool as the breeze, brother. You ain't got to tell me nothing.
He's cool, boys. He's crippled on one leg.
Cool
you ain't got to tell me I'm trying to be something I already know I am. Go work on your raps. But anyways,
What?
Go fucking write some lyrics down and go. Maybe Logan Paul can write you a verse. Maybe Logan Paul can write you a verse of diss track about me, you fucking goofball. Anyways, listen.
Johnny,
maybe I'm just old fashioned. Maybe I'm just old.
Hold on. Everyone stop. Johnny's trying to make a point, and I haven't heard it. What are you saying?
I said maybe I'm just old fashioned, but that's just the way I see things. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let me finish my point.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
He says, "Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't care. Like I say, I don't care. Everybody who subscribed to this. See, if I ran the world." Mm-hmm. Things would be a lot different. Like if you're even subscribed to these fuckers, you get 2 bullets in the head. But that's just me.
How would the world be with you in control?
Huh?
How would the world be?
What would the world? Women would have no rights. We wouldn't be cutting clitorises off, though. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. And also, there'd be absolutely no pole smokers. There'd be absolutely no pole smokers. The LDBC would be extinct. Floyd Mayweather would be my maid, and what else would be going on?
Sounds like a wonderful world.
Yeah, it would be.
It would world.
It would
what a wonderful world this could be.
It would have been a beautiful thing. Uncle Roger would mow my lawn. Let's see what else. Uncle Roger would mow my lawn.
But what would you do for the world that doesn't just benefit you? What about people like Revolution?
I'd repopulate it. What do you think I'd do? There'd be fucking 2 million little Johnnies running around stabbing shit. It would be great. But anyways, and then there would be a couple guys to help fucking Revolution go over there, form a band. You know, I'd help him out. What else could we do? We'd
I need a fucking drummer, man. Drummers are
we'd get him a drummer. We'd get fucking.
Would you build a wall around Canada just because Bucho's?
No, I would not. I'd bring the sun over to Canada so all the snow melted. And then I
If I ruled the world.
Not fuck Nas. Anyways, I would. What else would happen?
John Gonzalez says, "Can I join the stabbing, Johnny?"
Yeah, of course you can, John.
Well, he said 2 million little Johnnies. 22.
Yeah,
be an army.
Me and John Gonzalez repopulate. Mark II. We need some Irish in there.
Who's got the ovaries between you and John Gonzalez? If y'all are repopulating.
No, I said we're doing the repopulating, but with all the broads.
Yeah, who's having the kids? You or him?
Your mother is, motherfucker. But anyways, no. Hey man, just stab something with the drumstick. Maybe it'll work out for you. But anyways, hey, but that's just me. I don't give a fuck. I'm old fashioned though. I don't give a fuck how many Twitter fucking Twitter homosexually frustrated people follow these fucking two ass clowns.
Yeah.
And fucking, I'll beat the shit out of both of them with my dick. I'll tell them to fucking call me for a fuck. I get the winner.
Well, okay then. That got pretty gay really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I beat the both. Bro, you said you'd beat the fuck out of two men with your dick.
I said their mothers with my dick.
No.
I think he said.
The mother wasn't. You fucked my mother.
So
that's where the mother came in.
Slip.
It happens. Nobody speaks correctly,
especially
Twitter. Especially Twitter watching homos like fucking Twitter following fucking goofball millennial trans testicles. I know Medardo Garcia. I know I'm the best. That's why I'm here. God damn it. That's why I got brought back to life twice. Fuck out of here. Anyways.
Yo, hold up. Speaking of getting brought back to life, motherfucking, I read a headline. Some dude is in jail, right? He's serving a life sentence, and he died. And, briefly, and they resuscitated him, and he's arguing that he served his life sentence because he died technically.
Yeah, let him out. He was a great guy.
Fucking genius.
Let him out. Unless he touched some kids, he's a great guy. Hopefully, he was one of KSI's fucking Twitter handlers. Maybe it'll do the world some good. You know what I mean? But anyways, listen. I got a question. Is there VADA testing for this fight?
No. Good point. Yo, it's a good point.
No,
Mark,
they're not.
You said they put 22 pounds of muscle? Because he's looking cheap.
I didn't say muscle. I said he's gained 22 fucking pounds.
They're eating an extra bowl of oatmeal every morning. That's how that happened. But anyways, fucking two fucking vegetable shaking, drinking fucking momos. Oh fuck. These fucking guys, this whole fucking thing. Billy Joe Saunders can fucking listen. I ain't gonna. I won't speak on for what had happened afterwards. But I'll slap fucking Billy Joe Saunders and give him a birthmark on the other side of his fucking head. Fucking faggot. Oh, sorry, Bucho.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Jesus, Johnny, will you stop being such a stinky Jew?
Sorry. No. I know. I missed.
We can't do this. We can't do this like this. It's not gonna work out.
I apologize.
Boxing, please.
I apologize.
I apologize too, Bucho.
Well, you got to remember. I just went from watching a De Niro movie in the movie theater to talking about two weirdo YouTubers putting on boxing gloves. So now I'm in that mind state of 1950 over here. So excuse me.
All right,
Sorry.
That's it. We're gonna have to go to the danger zone. Pete already has a yellow card.
Whoa.
Yep. All that fucking noise all the time. It just gets annoying as hell. Well, I'm gonna
Wait,
have
how long's the show been on?
50 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
What the fuck? Don't give me no fucking card. What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna
give me
you
a
one more
pass.
chance.
All right. I won't say the F word no more.
No, he gets a 2-minute minor. A 2-minute minor in the box.
What's that?
Talking hockey.
Hockey?
Little 2-minute minor penalty.
Bro, never ever say you're throwing a minor in a box.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Where I come from, that's a very graphic.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Billy Joe is the WBO 168-pound champion. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we know.
He defeated Argentinian. No, he's fighting Argentinian Marcelo Esteban.
He's a bum. He's an absolute bum. I watched 2 of his fights. Dude is an absolute bum. Like, he's an absolute bum. Like, he's fighting guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whose boxing skills are worse than my mental health skills.
I got one thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis the Chimp, do I work anywhere? Yeah, I got 2 jobs. I got my normal job and the gigolo.
The
bro. What are you talking? Yeah. Pays well.
Johnny Bigelow.
Johnny Bigelow the Gigolo, making $2 everywhere he goes.
It's like that movie, what was it?
Deuce Bigelow.
With Schneider, yeah.
Douche Bigelow.
Rob Schneider is the
Schneider, yeah.
I haven't seen that duck suck my dick. And
Rob Schneider is a carrot.
Yeah, you got it. Someone got it.
Johnny works at a cemetery. That's right.
Better be careful.
Yeah. I also work at a funeral home. Part-time.
Yeah. It's at the crematorium.
Alright, guys. Billy Joe Saunders, so nobody cares about this fight. Mark says that Marcelo Esteban Coceres is a bum. He's 28-0 with 1 draw, 50 knockouts, 28 years old. That's all I know. But if he is a bum, he needs to get knocked out, right?
You would think so, but Billy Joe Saunders is a fucking boring. He doesn't fucking try and knock anyone out, so this fight's probably gone the distance. Billy Joe will probably make this guy look like a warrior because whenever he comes, he doesn't fucking fight properly. He just fights down to level.
Dude, fucking Billy Joe Saunders might be the worst part of this KSI Logan Paul fucking card. He may be the one that people might watch that and be like, oh, real boxing is boring. I want to watch these fucking losers fight.
Bro, he's not even the worst part of it. The worst part of the entire thing is they've got...
You cut out. I didn't hear it.
Cutting off.
They got a white little faggot YouTuber, Nikita.
Where's this fucking warning, Bucho? Where's that shit?
I didn't say it as many times as you. You said it 9 times.
I missed it. I was doing something else. Alright, so... Alright, you get a warning too, man.
Yo, I ain't getting no warning, man.
Continue, please.
Yeah. Johnny works at the Star.
I can't even speak without Johnny the snitch over here. Like, we did one, Bucho.
Oh, come on now. Hey, Johnny works at Starbucks. Yeah, I got a special ingredient, Bay Area. Come by. I got a special fucking topping for you.
Are you gonna grind glass?
God.
Are you gonna do like Oz and grind some glass and then put it in the coffee, and then little by little he's gonna start having some internal bleeding?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think Johnny's on the fucking Discord with us naked right now, man. He's real sexual today. He's your mother. I'm gonna fucking bust a nut in your Starbucks. I'm a gigolo.
I didn't say I was gonna bust.
I'm gonna repopulate the world.
Hey, hold on, Revolution. I didn't say I was gonna bust a nut in the Starbucks. I said I had a special ingredient.
I knew where you were going with that. That was what it is.
He wasn't talking about that. He was talking about shooting the guy when he showed up.
Huh? Shooting who?
Bay Area.
Oh.
Shooting a load.
Well, come on through. We can do that too. But
what are we talking about here? Starbucks poisoning and
Billy
shit
Joe
like that?
Saunders.
I don't know, man. Somebody's having sex with a cup of Starbucks.
Yeah. This is a family
Is it
show.
at least a
people.
latte so the phone will go right in?
Guys, this is a family show, all right?
I'm sorry, man. Like, look, you have these two. You got Revolution, the guy who likes talking common guys and stuff, and you've got Johnny who likes calling guys and talking about beating guys with his own dick. Or am I supposed?
Hey, guys. Well, I wanted to wait to talk about this when more people jumped in, but let's get into it now. I know we always talk about Deontay Wilder, but I have to mention this. So he's saying that Tyson Fury, he understands why Tyson Fury is afraid of him. I don't know how Fury is afraid of Wilder since they're gonna be fighting.
Since he whipped his ass and they're fighting again, that's a hard conclusion.
It's already signed. Anyways, he says like he's afraid of dying. Like with all the deaths that have been happening in boxing, I can understand him. Meaning like he's afraid of dying or something. I'm like this guy's becoming a.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Put my prediction up now. Take it down right now. I'm giving you the prediction now. Wilder's knocking out Fury in 5 in the next fight.
Man, I think so too. I don't know if in 5, but I have Fury I think he's gonna knock him out too, man.
He's knocking his ass out. The dude ain't focused on the sport. He's out there. He's out there getting his weight back. He might be the same weight, but his composition. Yeah. He's not training as hard. He's out there getting his. Dude is out. He's out. Like he's bowing out. Like he's talking all this shit. He's gonna go in there, take the payday, and go. He's getting knocked out. He don't care about the titles anymore. He was robbed the first time. It's after messing with him. He doesn't care anymore. He knows he's not winning on points. He's going in, taking the payday, and he's hitting the road.
I have to say, all right, let's get back to boxing. Let's talk about me ruling the world later. But anyways, no, I've been watching the same. I got the same read as Mark does. This fucking ass clown's coming over here. He's doing WWE. I know Revolution was watching, but I wasn't. He's doing WWE.
I don't like wrestling anymore, Johnny.
Yeah,
Stopped watching wrestling when I was 10.
I watched it.
I used to watch wrestling.
I won't even lie. I watched it just to see what the fuck happened.
I never did because I'm not an F word. But anyways, anyhow, I never was a Fury fanboy, Azzy, and I'll tell you this right now. I put up a video saying the same thing a couple weeks ago. I said the same thing. I said, look, the guy's got 1 foot out the door already. He says, I'm having 3 fights maximum, and I'm done. That's it. That's it for me. That's it for me. And he's already, and then he's rolling around sucking peckers on WWE. So that don't count for nothing. His head's not where it's supposed to be, like Mark just said. That's what I said in the video. He don't got his eyes on the big picture here. He's getting. I'm gonna have to go roll with Mark on that one. He's getting knocked the fuck out. I gotta agree. I have to agree.
And the thing is, man, against Wilder, like you need to be on it. Like I know people don't like him, but if you're not on it in there, the dude's taking you out.
Yeah. If you're not on point, he's fucking.
He's not on it, man. He's not on it anymore. There's too many signs. I want to see him win.
Did you guys
in a perfect world, and I want to see him fight Joshua. Just because in the UK that fight's massive. It's huge. It's like humongous. It'll shut down the country.
Did you guys see this video of Tyson Fury doing like a little bit of MMA?
Yeah.
Or stand up?
Good. Get a little cross training in. I think you guys are underestimating. I think he's been training serious. Like, I mean, I've seen a big increase in his power. He knocked out Braun Strowman. Jesus Christ, that guy, the monster.
Braun Strowman, you got it wrong. He won via a count out, right? Braun Strowman was on his feet, but he didn't make it back into the ring on time. So count out, not a knockout.
A wrestling count is much slower than a boxing knockdown count.
You'd know that because you watched the fucking thing, Revolution. Anyhow, I listen.
Ooh.
Hold on, Johnny, hold on. I'm gonna prove something. I just want to say, Revolution. I did a count in that fight. Fury was on the ground for 17 seconds after a big Braun Strowman's lineal.
Are you guys breaking down the WWE
He knew.
fight?
No. He knew.
Are you guys breaking down? No, this is not happening, man. Absolutely not happening on this channel.
I don't know what we're talking about.
This is.
I don't know what these two.
I think that shit was a look.
You damn right. I'll take every one of you sorry pieces of trash on.
That's when I used to watch wrestling when you had Stone Cold, and that was funny as hell because he was entertaining. The fights are fake, but it was funny as hell. Now it's garbage, man.
I mean,
wait, hang on, Rob.
Call me crazy. I'm just saying this. Call me crazy. Whatever. Go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
Let's stop this madness.
Thank you. Go bang the drums. It'll make you feel better. Fury. Listen, let me tell you something. I was throwing roundhouse kicks while Fury was having birth deficiencies and shit over here. Fuck out of here, bro. You ain't doing no MMA shit. You're not doing nothing. You're going to go in there, collect your check, get knocked the fuck out, and then I'll be grateful so I don't have to hear your fucking mouth anymore. Fat fuck.
All right, Johnny boy. Why'd you take a smoke? Relax.
I am.
We don't want you having us. Yeah.
I got to go take my pill. I'll be back.
One? Singular pill? One?
Maybe two.
I'm going to be honest. On that
no, it's 150 milligrams of calm the fuck down. Let me put it to you that way.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. You all on that. I got that too.
I'll be right back.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh, by the way, Ducho.
Yes.
Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Can you put on can you wear ISIS colors with a Mexican flag when you're at the Saudi Arabia event?
ISIS the black? What do you mean?
Yeah, just dress in all black but with a Mexican flag around.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yo, Bucho, you'd be like the fucking LWO.
Latino World Order, yeah.
Yeah.
With Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, I used to watch wrestling back in the days. Late 90s, early 2000s. That was not even early 2000. I think I stopped watching.
That's when it was good. That's when everybody watched it.
2000, 2001. It was funny though. They had jokes and backstage fights. It was. I mean, at my age, I found it entertaining. But
you can say faggot. You can get with a lot of shit.
Now apparently it's all censored and it's. I don't know. It's boring. It's boring as hell. Oh, you had chicks in bikinis and everything. I don't know, man. Kids now, it's all they live in a society where everything's. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't wait till the fucking world ends, man, and I'm gonna just be chilling, laughing.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen in my lifetime. I feel like,
Yeah, it's the Titanic. It's going.
Be it an actual fucking meteorite hit the Earth, or it's just mass rioting and civil war.
Mm-hmm.
Something's gonna go down.
Talking about society breaking down, we have.
And it all starts with KSI Logan Paul. It all starts with this fight. This fight is the schism of society that will start the race wars.
The spark.
Oh, stop it! That's not gonna happen. You guys are crazy.
Recognize, I know you're excited about this fight. You've been talking about it for months now. So
I don't even know who these two guys are. I don't know them. I have no idea who they are. I mean, I know that the Zone, I have the app and they keep sending me this, because I guess I press notifications, so they fucking send me every 5 seconds. I feel like I'm getting one.
Yeah.
I don't know who these guys are.
Well, they're pretty popular apparently. They sold 1 million pay-per-view buys, 1.2 million pay-per-view buys in the UK last time.
That's what they're projecting. That's what they're projecting so far.
Okay, how many pay-per-views did they sell the first time?
The first fight did over 1.5 million pay-per-views via KSI's YouTube and 1 million on live.
Okay.
So wait, this is pay-per-view they get
in the UK, yeah.
In the UK,
yeah.
And what are they charging?
I think it's £12 or something.
It's close to what? That's
$15.
$15, yeah, $15. So, I mean, okay, I guess I don't know why. Maybe they're popular over there.
Well,
I've never heard of these two guys until recently. Never heard. I never knew they had a fight. I don't know anything about them.
I recognize. What's up, brother? It's been a while.
What's going on, Johnny boy?
That's it. Fucking, all I'm curious about, fuck these two Twitter weirdos. I don't really care about that shit. All I'm curious about is Devin Haney's opponent as good as Luke Campbell was? That's all I want to know. Since he's supposed to slap
I
the
want
shit
to
out
know
of
if
Logan
Devin Haney's
Paul.
opponent is any better than these two guys I've never heard of.
Yeah, that's right. I just want,
Johnny.
Why?
Johnny, we have to talk about the KSI stuff. Let me tell you why. Because there's no views in Pulev versus, and there's no views in
Billy Joe.
Never mind anyone else. Like, the views right now is in this stuff, and that's why Bucho's about to do a 7-hour live stream.
Whoa.
Who is Billy Joe fighting?
Some bum.
Some guy from Argentina. That Mark said that he saw 2 of his fights, and he's a bum.
They just pulled him. They just
at 168.
Yes, sir.
I'll be honest with you. Recognize, I've not seen you fight. I've seen this guy fight, right? I'd be confident enough to weight train you down to 100 pounds. You'd still start him. The guy has his chin. I'm telling you, it's up like a trans testicle watching like tranny.
So basically, he's there to lose to Billy Joe.
Hopefully by knockout. Now, however, this might turn into another, like I said earlier, Rigondeaux against that guy in the Cotto Canelo undercard. Rigondeaux was supposed to knock out this guy to make an impression, and instead he ended up stinking out the joint by throwing 7 punches around.
I remember that fight. What was the guy's name again? Fuck.
I don't remember. Some Mexican, Latino.
My girlfriend punches harder than Billy Joe Saunders does. That fucking weirdo.
You might be right because he has no pop.
The kid fucking around with Canelo or whoever, Golovkin, gonna get a birthmark on the other side of his fucking face, like I said.
Yeah. So nobody's excited about Billy Joe Saunders. I mean, okay, but so you guys, I mean, obviously we agreed he has to knock out this guy, right? And if he doesn't, come on, man.
You know how much I'm not interested in Billy Joe fighting another can. I'd rather watch the chick that fights on Showtime. What's her name?
Clarissa Shields.
You know how?
Clarissa
Clarence?
Shields.
Yes.
Clarence.
Okay, Clarence Shields. I'd rather watch Clarence Shields fight. That's how. And you know how I am about women boxing. I'm not interested at all. But I would rather watch that dude, chick, whatever, fight.
I'll be honest. Me and Johnny can attest to this. The other day, we saw a woman's fight with Michaela Meyer and they put on an absolute war.
That was a banger.
Look, I'm not doubting. I'm not going to doubt you guys that there's good women boxers or,
No, they're not good. It was just a war. Like.
But when it comes to my stance on women boxing is I'm not interested. That's it. Like I don't get into why or anything. I'm just not interested. But like really, I'd rather watch the girl on Showtime. Yeah, over Billy Joe against a can. Now Billy Joe against somebody that can beat him up, maybe. Yeah, I'll watch that.
Well, even then, like, when's the last time you thought about a Billy Joe Saunders fight and went, oh, Billy Joe's fighting? You never think of
David Lemieux. Did anybody get excited about? Not excited.
I wasn't excited about the fight.
But you watched, but you never know. You were like, well, that power's there, but can he catch him? Yeah.
I was excited for the simple reason and wishful thinking that David Lemieux would hit him with the Hiroshima bomb and shut him the fuck up. That was the only interest in that fight for me.
The only interest I had in that fight was that that Billy Joe was an underdog, and I put a bit of money on him because I knew.
Yeah,
like
you never know. Like the power,
They fight 99 times out of 100. Like Billy Joe beats him 99 times out of 100, and he gets killed one time. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that.
Yeah, no, I understand the power. Yeah, because of the power, obviously, but. Billy Joe Saunders, man, he's boring as hell. But hold on, we have a phone call, so let's take it. 484, you're on the air. 484.
Can't hear the caller.
Yeah, hold on. I think it's Jackson.
Who we got here? Mark and
We have Mark,
What's up, Mark? How
Johnny
you doing,
Boy, Revolucion, and Recognize the Matrix.
My best buddies. So we're talking about Billy Joe?
Yeah.
What an fucking classic underachiever. All the skill in the world.
Yeah, he's terrible.
But he has talent, obviously, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess if that's talent, yeah.
You look like Mayweather.
No, Mayweather's better than that. Much better.
No, I'm just saying the performance reminded me, his angles, his jab, his dipping below the waist. Like, Lemieux couldn't even land a punch on him. He looked so bad. Lemieux looked like, Jesus. I thought Lemieux was going to knock him out, but Billy Joe was like, he must have been on those super PEDs. He was like fucking Muhammad Ali out there. But that's the only fight I've ever thought he's looked that good in.
Good point. So I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
He beat Chris Eubanks Jr. That's a great win, bro.
Yeah, but he was fading out. Johnny, did you see him fade out?
I'll be
sarcastic. Nobody cares about this guy.
What's that?
Nobody cares about Eubank. Go ahead.
That's like up there with Foreman, in the Rumble in the Jungle, the Rumble with Eubanks. That's up there. Big. Dude, that guy can't box for shit. Like, that guy's garbage. What's the third best win?
Spike O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
Outpointed the curly mustache kid.
I mean, how can you?
That guy?
With a mustache like that, man, come on, that's intimidating.
The Monopoly man.
That's that old school shit, dude.
He's like, before he was boxing before the Queensberry rules and everything.
Knocked out by David
He keeps like fucking getting old school fouls and shit. Sorry.
He's a
shit.
Highlander, man.
That's how we used to do.
He's a Highlander.
Listen, I saw Spike O'Sullivan in that peanut jar today that I throw my spare change in, when it adds up once in a while.
Anything else, Jackson?
No. What else you guys hitting on tonight?
Well, KSI, Logan Paul. I don't care about that. Do you care about that?
I saw that. Bucho, you always like to stir the pot up, make some like crazy ass titles, like start controversy, like is Deontay Wilder a homosexual?
No, that's Johnny Boy, man. Never done that. I think you're confusing me with Johnny Boy's channel.
Yeah, that's me, brother.
Yeah, that's it.
No, Johnny just goes at him. I respect Johnny because Johnny's like, fuck 78, fuck his mother, fuck him, fuck the LDBC. I don't even care about 78. I can't stand that black fight fan piece of shit. Like, I listen to that channel. I literally want to fly to the kid's house and
he changed his channels name. It's no longer Black Fight TV. It's something else.
No, he's a trio nigga boxing talk now, brother.
He's black big pussy. That's what it is. Fuck that kid.
That's his channel name.
But
that's weird.
Trio, man.
All right.
But I hope you fellas have a good night. I mean, it's a good night here. I'm actually in West Palm, Florida, having a good ass night. So,
that a boy.
I wish you guys the best.
All right, take care, Jackson.
Take it easy, bro.
All right.
All right.
This that trio ENT boxing talk, you heard? This that little boozy boxing talk, motherfucker. Anyways.
LDBC?
Oh, Johnny, I listened to Little Boozy.
No, Little Boozy's the GOAT, man.
I did For My Thugs because I finally got around to it, man. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Which one?
Well, which album?
Yeah.
Yeah, For My Thugs.
Oh, that's one of the GOATs, bro. But yeah.
I just let that shit roll, man. That was fucking... I liked it.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a leak.
All right, Buccio. Go drain the lizard, kid.
Yeah, go drain the lizard.
Anaconda.
Go drain the python, whatever the fuck you got. Anyway.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
All right, shut up. Here, listen.
Someone give me a gun.
Yeah,
I'm having fever hallucinations, man. I'm sorry.
I just wonder if Billy Joe's got a birthmark on his fucking vagine like he's got on his face. That's what I'm curious about.
I'll tell you what he does have.
What's that?
He's got STDs because he's banging Michelle Joyfeld. So there's no way a dirty like him or myself or any traveler is gonna go and touch her, condom or not, and not come away with some type of Ebola. Like Michael Joy Phelps is. Have you seen the jaw on this lad? Like, I ain't even messing about. Like, holy crap! And you can tell that Coochie's been plowed more times than the depression.
You could hit that broad with a fucking 3-wood golf club and it wouldn't even phase her. Anyone in fucking jaw like that. Fucking jaw like that.
Last time I seen a jaw like that, it was trying to eat Jack Cousteau.
If you put a picture of her in black and white, you might mistake it for George Cavallo.
What a chin. Yeah, the show's already dying now because Bucho went.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, guys. Did you guys recognize? Are you there? Because I want to also hear Keith's take on this. Probably not. Alright, let's jump to another topic. Let's see what I have over here. So
Bucho.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me just, because I might be at work and what have you. Just take and I like this way. Sometimes I give you my predictions ahead of time. Okay. Wilder in 5.
Wilder in 5. All right, that's next week. No,
there's 2 weeks. Whatever the fuck it is. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna. I'll take it now, I guess.
Fuck.
Hold on.
You didn't even get my Inoue one, dog. That's why I say.
You didn't get my Inoue one, but hold on. I want this.
Wait, hold
Johnny.
on. Can I just check the Inoue Donair's predictions? So, all right. Pete, Inoue stoppage 5. Recognize Inoue stoppage 7. Dead Game, Inoue stoppage 5. Chris, Inoue stoppage 5. Vinny Heyman, Inoue stoppage 7. Muscle Memory stoppage 7. G-Boogie stoppage 6. Barriqua, nobody got it right. Oh, Mr. BDA, Inoue by unanimous decision.
Now pull up the Canelo Kovalev ones and see who got that one right.
Johnny, wait a second. Johnny, just to confirm, tell Bucho what my prediction was.
Okay, then you tell him what my Canelo Kovalev was. But Markhead Inoue by UD. And I can vouch for it. Now, what did I have on Canelo Kovalev?
I didn't write it down. You told me, but I didn't write it down. You told me on Discord.
Oh, this better add to my message at the end of the year, Bucho. What the fuck is this?
All right.
Bucho, did I send you the message for my prediction?
Jeez, I got a lot of messages, man.
Yeah, look, I got it right too, not just Mr. BDA. I just want to put that out there because I predicted it on a couple of channels, but I didn't get it.
Okay, next time, guys, send me a private message. Because I think Johnny Boy wrote it in the main chat on Discord, and then I kind of lose track of everything. But all right, fair enough.
I did.
Hey,
yeah, I
you did private message me?
I didn't.
Right.
I didn't send it.
All right.
Real quick, since we kind of brought up Kovalev Canelo, can I just make one little quick comment? Because I wasn't on any of the shows where we talked about it. I just want to make one little note.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on,
because I hate this talking. Yeah.
If he does it, if he has to do it,
do you have to
give him a white card. Give him a white card.
All right, you're gonna get a yellow card if you talk about this. Do you want to take that yellow card penalty?
It's just a little fucking. Yeah, all right, yeah, give me a yellow card, sure. I'm not going to get another one, sure. Yeah.
I got a question real quick about the cards. How many fucking... What's going on with these cards?
2 yellow cards and you're off.
Yeah.
For how long?
We'll see when the time comes.
All right, this is all I'm saying, real quick. Who was the referee? Russell Mora.
Yes, sir.
Right? Russell Mora was the referee for the Nonito Donaire Fernando Montiel fight. And Montiel got knocked. He went down. He was fucking seasoned. He was stumbling on the ground. He got up. Moore gave him the full 10 count. He said, all right, come to me. Montiel looking like, didn't come to him. Let the fight keep going. So that's the instance. Russell Moore, his standard there is I'm giving him every benefit of the doubt. Whereas in the Canelo-Kovalev, second Kovalev went down. It's over. Didn't give him a 1. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
I got a question for you.
Just an observation. I'm not saying fix. That's all. That's my one little point I wanted to bring up. Now ask away, Johnny.
Okay. Can we shut the fuck up about Canelo Kovalev? Everybody.
Yeah. Don't give him a yellow card, man. That was a joke. Come on.
He's getting a yellow card, man.
Fine, whatever. Give me a yellow card. I'm a good boy.
Why would Revolution get a yellow card? I've never heard him say anything bad in his life.
I wanted to make one little note on Canelo Kovalev because I didn't get to talk about it at all.
Pete has a yellow card.
I wasn't on any shows. That's all.
All right.
Do you want to hear my point? Did you hear it? Recognize?
No, it's
no. I didn't hear it.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'll say it real quick.
Give him that yellow card. Yeah,
give me the yellow. Now give me the yellow. Recognize. Remember the Fernando Montiel, Nonito Donaire knockdown, knockout?
Yes.
Russell Moore was the referee for that, and he gave fucking Montiel a whole 10 count. He gave him every benefit of the doubt. He should have stopped it. Kovalev goes down in this fight, wave it off right away. Not even a 1
Like
count.
Wilder said to Fury, people are dying now in the ring. So there's all these deaths.
Yeah, now they are.
No, that hypocritical asshole. I want to catch your body. I'm not me. I'm somebody else. People are dying in the ring now. I understand. I know. And directly after Dominic goes to the fans, if y'all remember when Jim Gray interviewed him, he looks at the fans. Y'all need to be patient. Y'all need to be patient. We're risking our lives in here. I want to catch a fucking body. Hypocritical pregnant douche.
I got a question.
Might be bipolar.
I have a question. Oh, wait. Who's this asshole on this guy? He said Precise made a video talking about me? What does he have to say?
No, Precise just made a video saying that Kovalev Canelo was a fix, and he just broke it down. That's all.
He
didn't say anything about you. No, he didn't say anything about you.
Oh, well, tell dude in the chat to shut the fuck up then. Yeah.
Maybe he made a different video. I don't know. But, like, literally, I was watching that, and then Bucho messaged me. So it's like...
I didn't see Precise's video. I'm not even trying to be funny. I can't watch a 2 hour.
I sat through it. He made a convincing case, which I didn't really need his video. I already saw what I needed to see to come to the conclusion that it was a fixed fight.
For me, it's always a possibility that something's fixed. But
let's not get into a whole thing about
it. That's all.
All I say was the knockout. I don't think it was.
I was the fucking voice of reason between you guys. Not you recognize, but the rest of you is arguing when they fuck after that shit. But
yeah. I had enough.
Yeah, let's just not even fucking bring that up. He got knocked the fuck out. End of story. Anyways.
Yeah. Apparently you mentioned something about me, which is fine.
I don't care. Listen,
I didn't finish the video, so maybe he did talk about you guys. I don't fucking know. I thought I almost finished it.
On this show, we question opinions, right?
Doesn't matter.
The food got brought down.
I was muted.
Hey, Deontay Wilder's on the screen, that fucking loser.
Yeah, I was saying that in this show, we question opinions, all right? So it's nothing personal. Because some people go
exactly.
crazy.
I don't think anybody should take it personal. I respect everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
You know, even if it disagrees with mine, that's fine.
Yeah, because sometimes
don't try to blow me off like I'm a nobody, because then I'm gonna do it back.
Yeah, exactly. But we all have different opinions. Sometimes we have similar opinions, but that's the point of the show. It's a debate, but it's nothing personal. Like I'm debating. If I'm debating you, just your opinion, questioning it. That's it. Questioning your character. But anyways, moving on. What we're gonna talk? Oh yeah. So Showtime. Espinosa said this. Espinosa confident Showtime Boxing will do better in 2020. Then so he's admitting that Showtime isn't doing well. And then he's like, the last time we saw something like this was 2014, 2015, when you had the PBC coming in. I don't know what the hell he was saying with that. We had to do massive adjustments. And now we have to do massive adjustments because streaming services and free TV. Okay, so he's admitting that the landscape is changing. But he said that they've been in boxing for 35 years and they're not going anywhere. Wasn't this what HBO was saying before they pulled the plug on boxing?
HBO became about SJW topics. Boxing wasn't in the books anymore.
No,
it was more than that. It was just more than that. I think they kind of knew boxing was going to go this way.
Yeah, motherfucking HBO is what? They got what? Game of Thrones and shit like that?
Rest in peace, HBO Boxing. They were better off all under one banner.
Oh, HBO Boxing was the greatest. I don't care what anybody say.
Yeah.
I agree with that, Johnny.
Yeah, it was the best.
HBO, let me tell you something. If you had HBO back in the days when I was growing up, you was somebody. Everybody wanted to hang out in your house, Johnny boy.
Sopranos, all that.
I already know, bro. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I got all them shits for free, too.
By the way, Showtime is saying
you had the box?
I had the box recognized. I had the box.
Yep. I remember it, man. I remember my first apartment, the first apartment I ever had, right? And this guy, he was actually in prison. I met him in prison. So we were talking. He said, "Listen, you can stay in my place. My rent is X amount." I was like, "Oh, that's good." And he was like, "And I got the box." I was like, "Oh shit, you got the box?" Yeah, that's how the box was like. The box was everything. If you had that, you had everything, bro.
Got the box.
I mean, it was more like I don't know, fucking pyramid type of shape kind of thing. But yeah,
hey guys,
you got everything now.
Going back to Showtime, because we gotta.
They're on their way out.
Because, anyways, yeah, they're on their way out. And now Espinosa saying that they're looking for quality over quantity. So I guess they're.
Well, they don't have.
Yeah.
Let me give my 2 cents on this real quick, Boots, and I'm gonna go have a cigarette. Fucking. Well, first of all, they don't have neither. They don't have neither quantity. Yeah, they don't have neither quality or quantity. They have a fight on Showtime once every 2.5 months over here, and it's either Tank Davis or Charlo fighting a bum motherfucker. So yeah, it's neither of the above.
Don't forget Clarence Thomas. I mean, whatever her name is, Clarence Shields.
Clarence Bones Jones.
Well, guys, let's go over Showtime this year. So they had 4 Showtime special edition shows, 11 Showbox Next Generation cards, 1 pay-per-view, which was Pac-Man against Broner, January 19th. So they started the year with Tank Davis against Hugo Ruiz. That was February. That was February 9th. Hold on, let me change my mic here.
Good lord.
All right. They also had after that the exciting. After that they had Lara Castano March, and then they had Robert Easter Jr. against Bartholomew. That was in April. That was a garbage fight. What else? They had Wilder against Dominic Brazil. That did 990,000 views.
Bomb Squad.
Jermel Charlo against Brandon Adams, June 29th. And then from June... then they had in July another one. Tank Davis against Ricardo Nunez. And then from July... Then they didn't have anything in August, September, October, November. And now in December, they're going to have Jermel against Hogan. Jermal against Hogan. So...
Abysmal. Holy shit.
Yeah, Showtime is about to get buried. Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, they're done, bro. They on the ropes.
Yeah.
They're on the ropes, bro.
You know, to be honest,
it's fucking go time.
HBO wasn't on the ropes. They were on their way to the ropes and just said, fuck it, we're going to pull the plugs. Like, Showtime is just like on the ropes, ready to go down, and they're like, let's just give it one more shot. It's like, nah, dude, you're done.
Are they gonna? Are you saying they're gonna fall out of the ring like Hasim Rahman?
Oh man, yeah, something like that.
Hasim Rahman lands right next to me. Looking at
like Pernell Whitaker and Trinidad, and Whitaker kept sitting down on his ass.
Oh yeah,
he kept dipping down. No, I'm good though. Funniest knockdowns.
Pussy. But anyways.
Well, guys, Espinosa is saying that Showbox is one of their biggest creations. They've since its inception, they've created 81 champions.
Wow, I barely know them too.
Well, maybe I don't know. I didn't see the list, but 81 since 2001. All right, but the thing is, Showbox is like ESPN Friday Night Fights.
Well, HBO After Dark, remember that?
Yeah, I mean something to be proud of. But
HBO After Dark was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, and not to mention, you got to throw in there all the great champs like Robert Guerrero and Bermain Stavern and Brandon Rios and I'm a warrior. Yeah, fucking.
That's a good point. 81 champions, but in this day and age, there's like 4 champions per division, and you have the regular champions, the super champions. I don't know.
Created 81 champions and fucking how many names?
That's you know what? They should have said we've created. Yeah, well, that's
household names. Belts get fucking passed around all the time, man.
I got a question. I hate to change subjects, Lucho, but I wanted to ask. Hey, so what's Mikey Garcia been up to lately? Haven't heard nothing from that guy. Well, and there's a pretty fucking simple answer. Where's Mikey Garcia been at lately? I guess he's real fucking active, ain't he? I guess it's just because he just figured out there's a bunch of killers at 140. His fat ass can't quit eating enchiladas and make 135 no more when he could have fought for Undisputed. And he don't want to get his head knocked off by anybody good at welterweight. He's scoping around looking for a nice old cherry pick that he'll beat the shit out of.
That's true.
And then I'm gonna have to listen to the Ring, put him back on the fucking pound for pound list and all this other fugazi shit. Oh, where's Mikey at? Where's he at?
I wouldn't be surprised if Mikey Garcia is waiting for Danny Garcia to fight Pacquiao, and then he would fight the winner, and that would be like in almost a year or something. Yeah.
No, Bucho, I think he's at the police academy right now, arresting his own people, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's just me. I think that's where he's at, though.
I forgot about Mikey. I don't care about him.
Fucking Mexican Rudolph Giuliani.
He cleaned up New York, man.
Fuck him. Bring him back so I can kill him.
Jesus, don't say, oh my God. No. Johnny boy, that's a nice joke, man.
So I can kill them again. Fuck out of here.
All right, Johnny boy is on What are you drinking there?
Powerade. I don't drink no more.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's over, bro. They're taking my hair follicles, homie.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. It's a wrap for the kid.
Oh, well. All parties have to end.
Hey. Yeah, I had a good one, but it's over.
Oh, wait. Shit, Johnny, I've been meaning to ask you, dude, in your videos, when you light up a cigarette, what's that shit you say? You're like, oh, whoa, whoa.
I'm mocking 78.
But I don't know what you're...
Hold on while I blaze. Hold on while I blaze.
Hold on while I blaze. Okay, I just wanted to know what you were...
Interesting.
Fucking fat roided up bitch.
Hey, we have Pete. Are you there?
Boys. How we doing?
BD.
Anybody watch the LSU game?
Then there was Pete the Killer, then Pete the Greek, and then there was Pete the Diamond Jeweler.
Dude, I was just trying to get a microphone on my uncle when I was just leaving his house. He's from New Orleans, and he talks like he's from New Orleans. He talks like old Pappy, like as a 55-year-old old Pappy, basically. And he gets a little drunk and he fucking starts yelling at LSU. You guys didn't watch? Anybody watch college football? No. Okay.
Oh wow, watch football. Period.
Huge game today. Anyway, he's all happy LSU. I was trying to get a phone near him to record him, but
Yeah, somebody in the chat said they saw the game. All right.
Fucking. Anyway, what are y'all up to, man?
Just I don't even know what the hell. What are you talking about here? Johnny Boy's talking about.
I heard you guys talking about Espinosa.
Oh yeah, that he's saying that he's confident Showtime will do better in 2020.
Yo, he gave an interview. I read it last night or the night before. What the fuck? He's delusional, man. He says there's too much boxing, too much live boxing on TV. And he says he was commenting on the Canelo. He was commenting on the UFC. Excuse me. He was commenting on the zone waiting for UFC to conclude before they started, right? So it was they quoted him as saying it was a slap in the face to boxing, but the complete interview, it's on Boxing Scene, right? In quotes. I mean, they're giving quotes from the interview. Dude, he says there's too many fights being televised because you need to pick the best fights only and televise only those fights. When you televise everything, it gets watered down. And this is his quote. I can't believe he fucking said this. He goes, when you tune in to watch a Canelo Alvarez fight and you're expecting the quality of a Gervonta Davis. But who's the other person that he used? Gervonta Davis.
Jermel Charlo?
No, it's a show. It's the two guys that are still fighting on Showtime.
Jermel Charlo is fighting on Showtime.
No, not on Showtime though.
Tank.
No. This year so far, who have we seen on Showtime?
I'm giving you some names. I have the list here. So we had Tank Davis against Ruiz, Lara Castano, Easter Jr., Bartholomew, Wilder fought there once, Jermall, Brandon Adams, Tank Davis, Ricardo Nunez, Clarissa Shields. That's it, man.
Well, now I'm going to look it up.
Yeah.
You know what? McGregor was right. He's a fucking weasel. When he was calling him a weasel, he's a fucking weasel.
Everybody says that.
He's a straight bullshitter.
Conor McGregor's got caught for diddling some broad at the club.
Yeah, he's a mess. He's a mess.
He's another mess.
He's a fucking.
But he was right about the weasel part. He's a
fucking
weasel.
Irish war machine is what he is. But anyways, waiting to happen. I'm just waiting for the fucking Pete. Pete. Let me tell you something. I'm just waiting for the fucking hammer to drop on that fucking Momo. He's gonna do something stupid. I'm telling you. Watch.
You're probably right.
He's gonna do some stupid fuck and put some guy in a coma or molest some broad, or that's the only thing that keeps Conor McGregor in the headlines. He's got to get his ass kicked. Somebody's got to kick his ass. He's got to smack some broad. He's got to do. He's an Irish Tank Davis, bro. He's an Irish fucking. Yeah.
He suckered some old guy at the bar. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Real tough.
So what the fuck was? Did he even explain that? Because it looked like the guy had his back towards him. He takes a sip of the whatever he was drinking and just smacks the shit out of him. Like he said, like the guy may have said something,
but he missed.
He missed, right?
No, he hit him, but he just didn't do anything. Like the guy shook it off.
Did he miss or he hit him?
No, he graced the guy. Yeah, graced the guy. It didn't.
You think he probably purposely did that because he probably didn't want to fucking hurt him?
Maybe he was a bit drunk. I don't know.
Look, let's be honest. Whatever you feel about Conor McGregor, he'll fuck up 95% of any population.
Oh yeah, he's still a scumbag.
Yeah, he's a scumbag, but you don't want to get like that's a guy you better be well equipped to fight that night.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say he's a scumbag, but he's my scumbag.
Oh,
I thought you were a fan of McGregor.
He beat up Johnny's dad. Huh. He wouldn't be walking, brother. He'd be dead. But keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, listen, in America, we do things a little different. If he smacks Johnny's father, a guy like Johnny Boy might come back and shoot him 5 times in his face. That's the difference between our country and theirs.
Well, I won't even be doing it. Somebody else will. But
right,
yeah.
but you get what I'm saying. Like people get shot for shit like that. Like I know
you don't touch a wise guy.
Who actually got their head blown off for smacking another man. Yeah. Like literally, they had no head at the end after the end of that shooting.
Let me put it to you this way, Jonathan. I hate that fucking name, but anyways, Jonathan, if he would have smacked my dad, Billy Bats would have been a light fucking punishment for that guy. Okay? Let me just put it to you like that. He would have got the fucking Mad Sam DeStefano treatment, bro. I don't give a fuck where the dude's from.
All right.
I taught the IRA how to make bombs. Fuck out of here. Anyways. Come at me, bro.
Anyways, so the thing Espinosa, let's wrap this up. It's probably over for them. BBC, Al Heyman, they'd rather be on Fox, I believe. Yeah. Fuck. Showtime is about to die. And guess what? It's due to the East European agenda.
Yeah, and speaking of that, not to go back over it, Bucho, but how dare you fucking even mention my father? I just found out he had fucking lung cancer 2 days ago, you dickless prick. But anyways,
yeah, these people are animals. Animals, yeah, I'm telling you. All right.
Fuck them. I got your article right here. And by the way, I don't like false risk. What was you saying, Bucho? I don't like false risk.
Maybe you can donate him. Maybe you can donate him a lung. When I see you, Jonathan.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What is he in church? His full name. All right. Listen to your boy Espinosa here, right? So they're talking. It starts off. So these are just quotes, right? Look, candidly, I think there's too much boxing on TV. Too much boxing available, he said, at the MGM Grand. Quote, and when you are doing the number of fights that are being done across the market, it's hard to enforce a standard of quality. There's a tremendous amount of noise in the marketplace. Unless you're the hardest of hardcore fans, it's tough to figure out which are the big fights, which are the medium fights, which are the prospect fights. You tune in not really knowing what to expect. It's hard for all of us to remember what platform, what fights, where, what they mean. And then they show a picture of him. He looks like a fucking weasel. I mean, in a suit and tie, a weasel. So let me get to this one quote here.
Goddamn weasel.
Let's see. He says that he acknowledged that he expects his network to do better in the 2020 than this year when they had difficulty duplicating the high number of quality fights it televised in 2018. He didn't mention DAZN by name, but he expressed his apprehension about how the free-spending streaming service is operated. Okay. I have concerns as a business opportunity. When you launch a streaming service, you need content, you need tonnage, you need hours and hours of content. And there have been others in the market who have been very open that they're getting into sports streaming. Get to it. Listen, wait till you hear this quote. Okay, what's going to happen now? You have a trail of expectations and everybody else cleans up the mess when these people are gone? He says, I quote, what's best for the market?
All right.
Okay. He says, hang on. It says, part of the problem is you're tuning in and you're not sure exactly what you're getting. And when a viewer tunes in and expects to see something the quality of a Badu Jack or a Tank Davis, and they're getting something different, it's doubtful they're going to come back and try it a second time. You hear this, motherfucker? A Badu Jack or a Tank Davis?
Yeah, that's wrong, man.
Badu Jack. You hear that at every fucking boxing fight you go to, man. They can't stop chanting his name in the stands.
I wish there's a Badu Jack fight.
Who was that little twerp? Who was that little twerp that Shannon Briggs pushed that was rolling around with Badu Jack? He's always at the fucking Floyd gym talking some stupid shit that I can't. Him and that other fucking half Mexican that works over there at that fucking Floyd gym. There's always some stupid fucking shit coming out of their mouth. I'm like, would you two fucking cocksuckers shut your mouth, please? Sorry, Butch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I agree with that. And before we change subject, also I was gonna say that Espinosa talking about quality fights and mentioning Davis and Badu Jack. I mean, Jermel Charlo, Brandon Adams, Tank Davis against that Hugo Ruiz. I mean, all these fights were garbage, man. Like Jermel against Hogan, Dennis Hogan, that's coming up. Nobody cares about these fights.
Butcher, well, that's what I was going to say. You said we want quality over quantity. Well, you don't have fucking either one of them things. So what are you talking about?
No, but 2020 is going to be better, he says. He's going to beg Al Heyman to give him some fights. He said he's going
to...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, that shit that Pete was reading about, how, we got there's too much boxing out there. How would you know there's great boxing if you have something to that effect? I'm like, dude, like there is no great fights you produce. So what the fuck are you talking about? Now, I would understand if he like made great fights and he's like, look, these are great fights and this is what I do. It's like, dude, you produce shit. You don't do anything.
No. Yes, that's a good point.
Or if he had just left that last part out about the two fighters that actually fought on Showtime. Like, dude.
Yeah.
You
guys, also another stupid comment he made was, okay, this was true though. He said like, we're not going to be showing fights at 1 a.m. He was, a shot at the zone, right? We're not going to be showing fights at 1 a.m. or at crazy times like 6 a.m. or something like that. He was talking about Inoue against Donaire. But who can, I mean, that fight was in Japan. What do you want? Like,
yeah, but you know what? He's dumb because look, around the world, things work differently. You can't just cater to like one audience. Some people, some people work late nights. Some people are from all over the world where the hours are different. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You gotta. If you want a big market, you cater to all sides. That's what you do. What are you going to do? Not show Anthony Joshua versus someone because he's fighting in the UK? All right, go see how that works. See how that works for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we're not going to sign you, Joshua, because you fight in the UK.
They actually showed them. They did show some fights from Joshua. Remember when he was fighting in the UK? So...
here's the thing. I'd rather wake up at 6 in the morning to watch fucking Inoue and Donaire beat the piss out of each other than I will fucking watch Tank Davis fight some asshole they just pulled out of the hacienda in Argentina, for Christ's sake. Fuck out of here. And I'd rather watch you. Yeah, here. You want some quality, you little weasel Spinoza? Here's an idea. Here's just a fun thought from the kid over here, okay? Here's a fun thought. How about you get rocking, get your balls out of Al Heyman's purse, and fucking make Charlo Derevchenko, make fucking Tank or Gary Russell in Santa Cruz, make fucking whoever the fuck, make somebody, and do some shit. Do some shit. There's fights to be made over there. You dudes just can't fucking grab your balls is the problem.
Yeah, they're too worried about like, oh, the fight's not marinated enough. Like, dude, you're not gonna have one soon enough. Like, forget about the fighters, fucking, taking an L. Your fucking your network is about to take an L. Like, get out of here with that. Make these fights already.
He has no control over anything.
No, of course not.
That's the problem. He was dependent on the PBC.
Look, the zone is kind of shitty. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, fucking the zone, those fuckers on the zone, they're like the best ever. No. Their commentary is shitty sometimes. Yeah. And, they're kind of lame in terms of broadcasting skills. But what I would say is that they, at least they're making fights, they're making these fights pretty quickly. And if one of their guys take a L, it's like, okay. I mean, as long as it's on our... They have that attitude where as long as it's on my network or on my broadcasting feed, as long as it's there, I don't care. Right? Like, I don't care. Here's the thing. Like, I don't care about these stars losing fights. Now, for the zone to start caring about that, I mean, look, I know at the higher ups they care about to a certain extent. AJ, they care about Canelo. Canelo definitely cares about him, about whether he wins or lose. So those kind of guys I can understand. That's top money. But the rest of the guys, I guarantee you they're like, hey, if they lose, they lose. Fuck it. As long as it's on our station. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't need Showtime. That's right, Gonzalo. Pretty soon it's just going to be down to ESPN, Fox, and the Zone, bro.
Yeah.
Plus the... Yeah.
Yeah, something. I've been watching boxing on ESPN Plus and the Zone. I don't watch Showtime fighting. Like, no, like when one of your head stars is
Clarissa Shields.
Female, like nah, man, I'm not.
and no matter how hard they try to sell it, it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
because I remember all this promotion
it's
and
a failed experiment. It's like diversity. Diversity is a failed experiment. So is that.
Yeah, and not to mention, like I say, and the Clarence Shields is such a class act too. I mean, you gotta love her. Her brother's knocking out people, old men at the press conferences, and she says a bunch of.
Her brother knocked out like a 70-year-old trainer or some shit like that.
And then on top of that, you're talking a bunch of feminist garbage. So forgive me for not tuning in to watch your fucking bullshit ass fight, bitch. Fuck, forgive me.
Whatever, Johnny.
You know what
I hate to ask you.
What's up?
Sorry.
What's up, Ray?
Whatever came out of that? What happened? Did anybody get arrested? Anything?
From my understanding, they just called the fight off.
Oh, that's it. He just said, "All right, we're gonna call this fight off."
This is
so you knocked. She didn't even fight. I forgot about that. She didn't even fight.
That makes sense because you just knocked out the other trainer. You literally knocked him out. So that way he can't.
You're intervening in a way, right?
Yeah.
And you know who?
She won by forfeit.
And you know her sister or brother or whoever the fuck knocked the old man out was just sitting in the car tooting fucking lines, blasting Tupac, got all pumped up and went in there and fucking socked somebody. That's what happened. Come on.
Right.
Come on. And then fucking
he reminds
me of a 70-year-old man, you don't get no points for that.
It's emotional people. That's what they're surrounded by emotional people. Remember Wilder, his brother?
We used to beat the shit out of people that did that. Like if you knocked out a 70-year-old man, right?
Yeah,
and like you came back to the neighborhood, we would just stall on his ass, beat the shit out of him.
That's what we used to do too, bro.
You know what it's about too?
If we seen some like dude, like if we seen some dude like just throwing some fucking lady a beating, like a beating, like we just jumped the fuck out of him and stomped him out.
I did that, and the girl jumped in for the dude that we were demolishing.
Yeah,
fucking bitch.
Yeah, that's.
He was an older cat too. He was an older dude, So we needed all the.
That trainer was trying to look at the scale. He was trying to watch the scale. He was trying to keep his eye on the scale platform, and there was like 4 billion people up on that stage.
But
and they were boxing him out. They were trying to keep him away from the scale so he could, because he's trying to look at the scale, make sure everything's on the up and up. And they fucking socked him.
Class model citizen.
Yeah, it's nice.
Model fucking citizen.
Chavez Jr.
I saw the Irishman today.
He was fucked up. Oh, you did?
Yeah. Me and the old man went.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Honestly, Pete, it was so fucking crowded because this was the first day it was in Chicago. So fucking crowded. I'd like to watch it again just in my own fucking home so I can scratch my dick and fucking do what I do.
Jesus.
And relax a little bit more instead of being stuffed into the movie theater like a fucking canned sardine over here. But off of first impression, I'll put it just a hair under Casino and Goodfellas.
Oh, I'll take it. That's fine with me.
Yeah. It just and the reason I'm without spoiling anything, and Pete, they had they didn't have Traficante or Marcello in there, but they had everybody. They had Philly guys, Chicago guys, New York guys, Detroit. They had a whole Rolodex of fucking people.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Joe Pesci played the best old school mob boss ever. Fuck Marlon Brando. He played a better. Joe Pesci was the best mob boss of all. Like most realistic, he was the best mob boss of all time in that movie.
I'm hyped.
Joe Pesci was.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see that shit.
Chris K, thank you for the contribution. He says Clarence Shields. Yeah, Clarence Shields.
Bucho's got the Jesus dancing over there.
They're making a movie about him, right?
Yeah, they're making a Big Lebowski too, called The Jesus or something.
Yeah.
About
Jesus.
This guy's name. Yeah,
Turturro.
John Turturro.
Yeah. He says, I tell you what, man, you try any shit with me and pull a piece out on the lane, I take it away from you, I stick it up your ass, and I pull the fucking trigger till it goes click. Jesus. You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
That was perfect.
Classic.
Man. With the purple jumpsuit and the coke nail, he had the coke nail. He had the fucking. He was licking his tongue on the bowling ball before he bowled.
Another fucking trick right there.
How you gonna make a whole movie out of that though? That's gonna be a little much, you know.
Yeah.
8-year-olds, dude.
Liam and me, we're gonna fuck you up. his partner would have that little crew cut, little fat dude with a crew cut with a mustache. Like, oh god.
Looking like my Uncle Spenny.
Exactly what it's like at a bowling alley too. That's exactly what it's like. I'm sure it's exactly what it's like.
I love fucking bowling.
Yeah, me too. But if you were there every single day, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly the kind of characters you'd probably have in there.
Type of characters.
Liam and Jesus.
Yeah. Regular, are you there?
I'm here.
I wanted to ask you about Wilder. I know going back, but I want to take you because I know you don't like Wilder. He's saying that Tyson Fury, because of all the recent deaths in boxing, all these boxers that are dying, he's like, I understand why Fury's afraid of me. What do you think about that?
I don't know if he's afraid of him. He already fought him, and in my opinion, he beat him. But
and they're gonna fight again. So
right, they're gonna fight again. I mean,
so what's he talking about?
I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna fight you, and I arguably beat you, right? A lot of people thought I won that fight. Why would you accuse me of being afraid? Yeah,
and let me add something to that real quick. Recognize, not to mention, what the fuck do you care about people dying? You don't want to Raven and kill somebody on your boxing record. So what the fuck you care about people dying for? You a killer, right?
I think a guy like Wilder is very misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those guys that want to be liked. He reminds me of Donald Trump, and I know you're saying what, but no. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. He does remind me a lot of Donald Trump.
I know exactly where you're going, bro. Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you what I mean. He'll say things. He wants to be genuinely liked by people, and I don't have a problem with that, with people like that, you know. But he doesn't realize he put his foot in his mouth.
Lack of social skills.
No, you know what it is? It's actually Matrix is onto something. Is that he's a guy that takes no advice. He takes no advice from anybody around him about PR or all these other guys like Canelo. They got somebody, you know, they got somebody typing the Instagram for him, and you know they take over his accounts and like they speak for these guys.
90
this fucking Wilder
seconds.
guy.
Yeah,
he does
Wilder
it all himself. If he gets asked a question, he answers however the fuck he wants to answer. You can't control him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
trained from the heart, and he doesn't know how to play the PR game. Like, this is what I mean about Trump. Like, Trump he's talking to people like he's doing business with you when actually you're talking politics. It's not business. It's not, you shouldn't, like, Trump is the type of guy to be like, you know, economy's doing great. We're working on a great deal with China. It's like stupid ass. It's not a business deal. That's like policy and shit. Like,
yeah, you're approaching people. You're approaching the masses. It sound like
you just knocked up a deal. Same thing with Wilder. Wilder's like, you know, he wants to be liked, but then he'll say the stupidest things like, you know, I want to be pregnant and I want to kill somebody in the ring, and at the same time, you know, we got to save people's lives. What the fuck are you talking about, Wilder?
You know, isn't it true? I think I read a statistic somewhere that autism is underdiagnosed in the African American community.
It probably is. Yeah.
So maybe we got a fucking Asperger's champion. He just flies off the handle with his fucking mouth.
He's a clown, and that comes off like a that comes off like an erratic.
Well,
Dude, he talks like he fights, bro. He talks like he fights, bro. You don't think they tried to tell him to? You don't think they try to tell him to settle down and just throw a jab and like just to fucking like try to show him how to work on his footwork and all that?
Yeah, but you know, as bad as he is,
nothing,
he can
bro.
still probably beat everybody in the heavyweight division. That's the sad.
Okay, yeah, that's the state of the heavyweight division. My point though is that
but you
a
can
guy like
see-
that, you
Yeah.
can't explain to him how he's coming off in the media that you're coming off like you're off the rails. You know, you want to be pregnant, you got a mask on the whole time you're giving your interview. You fucking.
Bro, you look like a fucking one of those goofballs off of the fucking 1980s fucking Mad Max movie, bruh.
Yeah,
you look like a fucking idiot, homie.
You see it is in the Brazil fight, the entrance, those two fucking dancers coming out the ring to him looking like the bitch from the ring. He's squirming and worming and shit, body locking and popping.
What was that other movie
guys,
with the bitch
can you
from
hear me?
crawling out of the bathtub?
All right, guys.
The other one.
All right, guys. We have a phone call here. Jackson, is that you?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yes. I wanted to say sorry to Johnny. I hope your father is okay. I hope everything goes well, buddy.
For sure.
And,
Who's that? JR?
Yeah, JM, but it's Johnny, the other Johnny. And I wanted to say some things about what Clarissa Shields says. Now, when she says my next fight with whatever that other woman, Katie Taylor, is going to be on pay-per-view, first of all, boxing is based off supply and demand. If there's no fans that demand it, nobody is going to pay for it. So you can't just say, I want my fight to be on pay-per-view. It's based off supply and demand economics. So you can't, just say dumb shit like that. And that's pay-per-view. Shut up, you dumb retard.
It's WNBA. It's the same thing as the WNBA. They want the same fucking pay, but they don't have the same fucking audience. That's
they
it.
Can dunk.
Yeah. Lay up.
If there were people that were demanding it, like people that really wanted on the demand side, then yes. But boxing is very. I don't know if you guys have heard about game theory. It's very calculated. You have promoters, you have sanctioning bodies, you have all these. You have the commissions, and all of these guys are trying to one up on one another. So it's basically maximizing profit with risk and reward. That's why Canelo has been so successful. He took that. See, I think Al Heyman was a pretty bright guy out of Harvard, and he set up all Floyd's fights. Listen, he fought Conor McGregor. There was no way he could have lost that fight, and he made the most money. So the least possible risk for the highest possible reward. I wrote a paper about this in school, and how you got like Pacquiao. It's like doing it the real way, going after undefeated champions. And you guys have to realize boxing is turning into a facade. It's not, or a mirage maybe. It's not what it used to be when you had Muhammad Ali calling out Frazier if you couldn't get Foreman. This sport is turning into something really bad.
Okay. So where is this going?
Well,
where is this going then?
You guys pick up on that?
I don't know. I think Johnny Boy agrees with you though.
I've heard Recognize talk about it before, and Precise and Jimmy. It's what because you have commissions, you have promotional bodies, sanctioning bodies. All these guys are trying to profit off one another. That's why you have the franchise belt. What does that even mean, the franchise belt? Is that just some honorary title, or is that just some way to please both sides of the fence, or is that some way to take out unified champions? I don't know. So boxing is very frustrating because it's the most capitalistic sport. It's the most. It's capitalism on steroids.
Yeah, I think Albertine said it's laissez-faire economics to the max, right? And then the opposite would be
exactly what it
UFC.
is.
Yeah, the opposite would be the UFC, where it's all controlled, right? It's a monopoly. But this
we used to have it.
Yep.
We used to have it. It's deregulated and it's fractionalized now with all these different promotions. Is the real problem. The belts is fine. However many belts they can do it, they can water down their own belts. The Heyman coming in and getting the fighters paid. I want fighters to make as much as they can, but unfortunately, they're being played to the market for them.
There's
so
positives and
we
negatives.
had it. We had it with Don King. He fucked it up, double dipping like that. But
Pete,
the UFC right now with White, Don King used to have one promoter running the whole fucking game. The fighter's going to get paid less,
Pete, let me say
yes.
something.
But my bad, brother. Go ahead.
See, back in the day, it wasn't so much of a dictatorship; it was a duopoly because you had King and Aram. So you had two guys in the market. It would be like Airbus and Boeing. I don't know if you guys have read any of like Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged, or any of these books on free market economics. Like, yes, Don King did control the heavyweights, and then you had Aram that controlled another piece of the market, and then you had other little promoters. And now today, I think Al Heyman wanted to monopolize it, but he had no idea. If anybody's going to monopolize boxing, it's going to be DAZN. They have the best fighters. I think Hearn is actually the smartest promoter. And I think DAZN is ahead on everything. And boxing, that's what boxing is now. It's become a WWE staged event. Like, have any of you guys ever heard of Prisoner's Dilemma?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's better if both don't rat on each other, but obviously one will, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you have like Golden Boy and you have Top Rank, and it's like when a game of poker is finishing it and the two people end up ganging up on one person, that's basically how boxing is. So when you had the heavyweights, when you had AJ, Fury, and Wilder, they tried to freeze AJ out, and it was like, and it was extremely strategic game theory on Wilder's part to team up with Fury to finally get some leverage on AJ, and it's very interesting, but it's just not the competitive sport that we want it to be. Because it would be great if it was like a socialistic sport like Dana White, but like their fighters get paid shit, and Dana White's just a piece of shit.
So for us, the fans, what's a better payoff? UFC or the way?
Fucking UFC's better, of course. I want the fighters to get paid, but unfortunately, that low risk, high reward shit's bad for the fans. I'm not managing these boxers, so at the end of the day, they're going to get paid what the market's going to pay them.
Okay,
the
but
UFC guys get paid what they're worth, man.
How long can the UFC last, like before there's some sort of revolt? Which there is rumors that
it's not going to happen.
No, okay,
it's not going to happen.
Well, let me answer. Let me say this: because would you rather have the chance to make $100 million, even if it's so low, or everybody gets paid $5 million in the UFC? That's like comparing economic systems like America versus Canada. Like, because capitalism, I'd rather have the chance of making that $100 million, even if it's so low, than just getting a $1 million. Everybody gets the same, because equality is, in a sense, it's not equal.
We're assuming that the UFC is paying their fighters their fair share. We don't know. It's not socialistic in that aspect. It's not socialistic in that aspect, because in a idealistic socialist society, everybody would be getting their fair share. In UFC, it's a monopoly. It's a totalitarian type of government, let's say. But we don't know if they're getting their fair share, though.
He's just a promoter, man. He happens to be
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, unfortunately, boxing's going to carry on like this until there's not enough fan demand even to justify this $100 million you're talking about. In other words, that $100 million, like if you're talking about Floyd or Canelo, talk about Floyd, that was a carryover from the 90s. That was at a time when boxing still had that demand. It's so separated now, and it's so segregated now that DAZN's a media platform, and they got other shit way bigger fish to fry than boxing, and which is why we happen to be getting a benefit from it with all the coverage. But they're not a promoter, so what you're talking about, what Demon tried to do with boxing is it's organized labor, man. He's putting these guys on strike for so long that the business is going to shut down on them. They're going to lock them out sooner or later. That's where it's at right now.
In a way, I see these weight divisions being monopolized. Like who has 147? It's Al Heyman. 160 is more of DAZN has 160, and it's crazy because people now see, back in the day, at least Arum and Don King, they would mix up their fighters, and now today they won't do it, and it's so sad because now you can't have like a Stanley Cup, or you can't have like. The fans have to come together and recognize who's the real champion. You can't just have 4 belts, and once you win a belt, you're a contender. You're not a fucking champion until you're unified or something. Like, I don't know if that's made sense to you guys, but you cannot, like, Devin Haney being awarded a freaking belt just pisses me off. If I was Devin Haney, I'd be like, are you kidding me? No, I want to.
He's happy about it. He's happy about it. He's like, did you see what Haney said? He's like, he's all happy and smiling, saying like he deserves it.
It's like, even if it was Shakur Stevenson, how he won his against that bum. Like, I'd rather win it that way in the ring. And that's all I wanted to say, because I just want to say it's everything is pre-planned. It's all. You're right. We might be better with a dictator if we had one guy. I hope DAZN takes over, and then we just have DAZN.
No,
everybody
we'll
fights
see.
everybody.
All right. Well, thanks for the call, Jackson. You're gonna get cut off anyways. Rambling. That time ran out here. You're gonna get cut off soon. So.
All right, Action Jackson. See ya.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. Very interesting chit chat over here.
I hope Bob Eric.
What?
Yeah, me and you both, Revolution.
Talking about all this game theory and shit. I almost fell asleep. Jesus Christ.
It's more for like a
second
renaissance about it sometime. Or
yeah,
something.
it's a second renaissance type of thing.
Yeah, we're overdue for one.
Yeah,
I got a binder full of shit about the business of boxing.
Can we do the hallucinogenic drugs?
Huh?
I really do.
Oh, we'll talk about it. What?
Can we do the hallucinogenic drugs? Second renaissance.
Well, you gotta wait. You gotta wait till I'm off probation, Revolution.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell stories.
I probably will be paying attention to that.
All right.
Who's watching Tango and Cash?
I'm watching Copland.
It's Copland. I thought it was. No, wait a minute. It's a
Tango and Cash. Yeah, it's Rocky. It's Rocky.
Listen, you deaf fuck. I gave you a chance and you blew it.
There's fucking cameos out the ass in this movie, huh? Everybody's in this motherfucker.
Fucking from fucking Method Man to Harvey Keitel, everybody, gang of motherfuckers in that one.
Captain Yeti, everybody's in and out of this fucking place.
Yo, she was. I'd banged her in Raging Bull.
Yeah, but now, goddamn, even in this movie, compared to Raging Bull, she looks like a monster in this movie.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, if I get you a DVD copy of what's it called, The Irishman, you want me to send it up to you?
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna get 2 of them.
Bruh, like I say, without spoiling anything, man, maybe it's just because I'm a half a fucking wop here, but towards the end of that movie, man, like the last 20 minutes or so, I was getting a little choked up.
Well, are you getting choked up about Gonzalo is saying that Devin Haney is fighting some guy with 4 knockouts?
Yeah, little stiff competition there.
I'll take a voluntary. You know, listen. It took a lot to win this title. I went through hell to get this title. I'm going to take a voluntary.
He deserves it.
Relax. Yeah.
Listen, well, we all know that the reason Devin Haney title is because Eastern Europeans are privileged and Black Americans have to work 40 times as hard to earn a belt. So, you know, there's that. There's that. And then there's also that other thing that you ain't fought nobody.
It's pathetic, man.
You know, and it's the same thing with the Charlo sister. I don't give a fuck which one it is. Number one, thing 1 and thing 2. That's what I refer to Charlo sisters as. Thing 2, whatever one's at 160. Big thing. He fucking got a gift of the title for doing absolutely dog shit. And then you got Tank Davis over here. He gets a solid win under his belt against Pedraza. And then he loses his title on the scale. They throw him in there with some bum. He gets his title back, and then they call him a 2-time world champion. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, goofy?
Perfect.
F words.
You get F words. You get rewarded for your failures.
Yeah, that's how it's working right now in boxing.
Miss weight. We'll throw you in there with a bum, so then we can start calling you a 2-time world champion.
Hey, imagine Devin Haney when he's gonna, tell his grandchildren the story when he won the belt. How's he gonna explain it? Like, well, there was this guy Lomachenko. He was a champion, but then he got promoted to a franchise champion, and that's how he became the champ. So it's like,
oh, so Daddy, you was like the underboss.
Yeah.
The underboss.
It's kind of like telling. It's kind of like telling your sons you met their mother in a brothel, homie.
Yeah.
It's like telling your sons I met your mother because the guy that she really wanted didn't want nothing to do with her.
It's like, it's a story you don't tell. It's a story you keep to yourself, fuck.
I'm sure we could all tell, if we're really honest, we could all tell our kids that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know I wasn't your mother's first choice, right?
I got another nice piece of trim I'm talking to now. She's 19, son. Fuck with me. She was asking. She's like, how many broads you been with and this and that? And I'm like, God, you really want the answer? Fucking, I was like, but you got to remember, I'm fucking 8 years older than you, sweetheart. So keep that in mind, too. It plays a little bit of a factor. A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Johnny, my aunt is getting rid of a car seat. If you need a car seat.
Is she getting rid of a case of stairs? I could use that.
What? Staircase?
Yeah, case of stairs. What did I say? Staircase?
No, case of stairs. What's stairs?
It's an abortion joke. Don't check down the stairs,
Yeah.
Oh, you should have went with the coat hanger, bro.
Come on, Revolution. Get with it, man. There was a time where real men used to kick women down the stairs that they didn't want kids.
Yep.
John, you guys are getting it twisted with the car seat, man. I'm saying Johnny's picking up young girls, man. The car seat's for his girlfriend, not for the baby.
Oh, yeah, we'll see. Yeah. So nobody knows each other's joke.
My bad.
No. Give me the case of stairs.
Dude, I got a friend, man.
Go that route.
I got a friend who's my age, man. He's like fucking still dating 20-year-olds. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. My brother gets into that mood sometimes. I'm like, dude, she got to be back. She got a curfew. You get this bitch out of here. She got a backpack on.
It's kind of like, I'm happy for you that you get the young broad still, but at the same time, you got to go get a fucking grown broad too.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. He said, but JB says broads, and my dad used to say that's the only thing I call them, or hoes. Unless they're an actual good one, then I'll call her a woman. Broads. Yeah.
What's going on?
She's a good broad.
What does Logan Paul call them? Women? Fuck is this? It's like that term loan shark.
How old are these dudes? This Logan whatever and the other...
I don't know. late 20s, I'd say.
They're my fucking age. What is
So that to them, girls in their 30s, like early 30s, are milfs, right?
Oh Lord!
Like to me,
hey,
those
so
are
somebody help me out here. Somebody help me out here because my dad's asking me. He was, and I don't know what the fuck to tell him. Who the hell are these guys? Fucking. I really didn't know, man. I'm like, Dad, I don't fucking know, to be honest, man.
Like Hall of Fame boxers, man.
Like when they tell me, like when they ask me, like who's the white guy, who's the black guy, I'm like, I have no fucking idea. One of them is.
Okay, well, wait, they're internet dudes, right? Some kind of internet, like what are they, street fighting dudes from YouTube? I don't understand. Someone really tell me. Cut the shit.
Nah, Pete, they're like you know how you antique kids when you was like in middle school and they pass out after you had pizza and play fucking Sega Genesis?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's what they did. They just pulled pranks and dumb shit on YouTube. Now they're fucking trying to fight at 30 years old. Let me tell you something. Now these two Mama Lukes are the same age as me, give or take. Who do you think's better for the world? A few of me's or a few of those guys? I rest my case. Fuck out of here. And then,
you know what?
So they really are just like
they're just
pranksters, like fucking around, and they're gonna put them in a boxing ring. It's like a celebrity boxing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
These dudes get paid to make goofy fucking YouTube videos more than BDA or anybody. They just do goofy shit, and now they're getting an opportunity to make a whole bunch of money, to go in the ring and have a little fucking fight. Dude, it sounds like they got a good life.
How much money are these?
How can you hate them? How could you be hating on them right now? Let them do their thing.
How much money are they getting?
It's like I was saying before. I'm not nothing against them. I just don't want. It's not so good for a boxing fan. You know, I got to go tell my dad now that these guys are basically like the jackass guys putting gloves on.
Oh yeah,
one guy looks bigger. The white, I think the white guy looks bigger than the black dude.
Yeah,
that's what Mark said.
Black dude was
he is bigger.
The white guy looks like he's about 6'2", and he could be a cruiserweight, and the other one looks like he's 5'10" maybe, and like a middleweight, to be honest.
Who's showing this fight?
The Zone.
They fucking. I gotta turn off that alert shit that they have.
Hey, where's H Money, man? He's probably excited about this fight.
I'm coming in hot. It's H Money, Mr. The Zone. We gonna sell the biggest fight of the year. KSI Logan Paul. I can't wait. Bucho.
Recognize you a bitch.
I was gonna say that. Recognize you gonna kick your ass.
I'ma kick your bitch ass.
Yo,
I
somebody
get my daughter to watch. I could literally, from what I've seen, Bucho, the video you sent to me, I think I'm not bullshitting you. I think my daughter will whip his ass.
Yo, somebody sent me a video of that kid dancing around in a fucking boarded
up
room.
I saw
that's a video I was sent. And
I'm like, this guy. No wonder he didn't show up to that fucking Usyk fight. Cocksucker.
Was that really
I'm so bad for him. I really did. I said, damn, this kid is sick.
I was like, yeah. When I kept asking him, I'm like, yo, you gonna show up at that Usyk fight, dog? You gonna show up at that Usyk fight? You remember that?
He ain't allowed
I was like, you show up? You gonna be there to support
it's your boy H.
What's up, dog? What's good? He wouldn't even answer me. I'm like,
Johnny boy, you're a bitch. I'm not
Mr. The Zone.
Johnny boy.
And yeah, man.
I'm saying now after the fact, I see this video of this little jumping around.
What's going on? It's your boy H Money.
Elliot Setback would beat him up, bro.
Mr. The Zone.
You know, talking about he want to fight Ness, and that's what choked him out.
Miggs is such a good sport, you know. Miggs is such a good sport. He has him on there to like debate with him, you know, like okay, I guess H Money has a problem with me.
What's going on?
Fanboy.
It's your boy H Money, Mr. The Zone.
Yeah, bro, but I'm saying, you know, Miggs brings him
Straight
on
up,
like he's gonna actually have
you know what I'm talking about?
This fucking yo is screaming and hollering the whole fucking time. Like,
wait, I want to hear H Money talk. Go ahead, H. What you got to say?
I go call out this bitch ass nigga barbershop conversations. You know what I'm saying? This nigga straight pussy. I call him out, bro.
Don't bother. He'll beat
that nigga didn't say shit. He didn't say a motherfucking thing, dog. Soon as I get him.
It's a recording.
Revolution is spot on with the impressions, man. I swear to God.
Yo.
That's Revolution doing that shit?
No. It's I was playing a video, man.
Who's the kid on the boxing voice that he called a rat and all this other shit?
Ness.
What's it? Oh, Ness Gibbs or some shit like that.
Yeah, Nestor Gibbs. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know enough about him, but that's a big man there. And that fucking little H Money's about 5'5", bro. You should pump the brakes a little bit with all that shit, I think.
There it is.
You know, I don't give a fuck about neither one of them.
He just takes his ass whooping and.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ah, shit. Didn't work. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys a video over here. I have to mute the music.
I've never seen him.
All right.
You a bitch. You
All
a
right.
bitch.
Can you guys see the screen? Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
So
Hell no.
Somebody said that's. I don't know, man.
I've never seen a skinny dude with bitch tits.
Oh my god. Is he in a studio? Is he rapping?
Yeah.
Remember, this kid's knocking fools out in the street and everything else too.
Yeah,
bro.
he's knocking out some weak dudes, bro. God damn.
Yeah,
oh my god, look at his arms. His arms are freakishly skinny compared to like the rest of his body.
Listen, I literally know girls that'll put him in the hospital.
He's a baser.
Like, they'll put him in
He's
the
a
hospital.
baser.
Does he have pants on?
Yeah, I just saw the kid's ass crack hanging out too.
What is this, bro? He is some PCP, dude. When you smoke dust, you get naked and freak out. The fucking dust head, dude.
It's like he's immune to pain and everything.
Yeah. Fucking two jets of pepper spray in each eyeball. He's like a jet, not a mist, a jet, and he just fight.
God damn. Can you imagine how to deal with this guy?
He was talking about. Look, and I'm not a Ness defender. I don't hate Ness, but I'm like definitely not a fan. But he was talking about he's gonna beat the shit out of Ness. Yo, Ness is a tall dude, bro.
Yeah, that's what Johnny Boy said. That guy's like 6'5", man.
Said, recognize that's a big man, bro.
That's a big man.
Yeah,
I believe he was a little taller than me. Like he had some height on him. I was like, yo, this dude is pretty big. He'll kill this dude. What's his name? H Money.
Yeah.
Wow. That's him, huh? You know what? That's exactly how he talks on the phone too. Like just like spazzing out like that, jumping around. He looks like Pookie in New Jack City when he was in the base lab and he was when he started smoking again.
The light-skinned Pookie.
Yeah, remember when Pookie cleaned up for a while? They hired him, and then he started getting all crazy in the meth lab and going 1, 2, 3, doing jumping jacks and shit, talking to the girls there. And they walked in there like, "What, are you getting high again, Pookie?" Look at him. No, I'm good.
Man, they threw Pookie in a bad situation though, bro. He was all clean, and they threw him right back. So they did that. They did that shit to him, bro. That was his.
That's true. That's true.
Did he hold like the ring too long? Like Gollum or something?
The what?
Huh?
Did he stay with the ring of power too long? Like Gollum? Did he keep it too long?
I don't know. He looks like a fucking crackhead, bro.
No,
he still can't even speak right now. He's like, I don't even.
No, you guys know Lord of the Rings? When you keep the ring too long, you end up looking like Gollum. Did he keep the ring for too long?
Oh no!
Man. He got the rock for too long.
Yeah, he got the fucking re-rock for too long, bro.
Smoking a rock out of a coke can and shit.
Yo, H Money, I'm not even gonna fucking front you, bro. H Money is one of them kids who I would sell dummy rocks to when I was like 15, bro. Come on, man. I just put a fucking couple of pieces of gravel in a bag and say, "Here you go, bro."
Hey, Jonathan
He's just such a fiend that he'd annoy the shit out of you trying to deal to him, bro. He'd just be constantly fucking with you. You know his money ain't right.
Yeah.
The LDBC said Wilder outjabs Larry Holmes.
Larry who?
Larry Holmes.
No. They don't even believe that.
I don't know who Larry Holmes is.
Maybe right now.
Yeah.
You know who definitely doesn't believe that? You ever heard of that guy? He's an old school cat, but I know he loves Wilder too. He's like a historian, dude. Forget his name, man. Fuck. He's a black dude.
Sugar.
Black dude.
No. Black dude.
Larry, not the guy that goes all the way back to like Ali and Aram. And
Yeah. He's always.
He knows his
What's
shit.
his name? Yeah, he knows his shit. Even though he's a
Mustafa
wild.
Muhammad. It's not Mustafa Muhammad. That's a trainer. Mustafa Muhammad's a trainer.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, his name
you try to remember.
It's a Muslim kind of name, though, isn't it?
No, hold on. Like, recognize finish, bro, because I'm trying to.
No. He's a guy that does YouTube videos. Damn, he's been out for a while too. He does pretty good videos, but except when he goes on when he's trying to cater to the wilder fanboys. The fuck, he's an LDBC dude, I believe.
Right. Blue Sports.
No. Blood boxing.
Oh yeah.
He don't believe that shit. I don't care what he says.
No, that's just they say certain things to please their fan base, and they're gonna say stupid things like that because they understand their fan base. By the way, whoever said that, like you can see here, Lennox Lewis teaching Wilder how to jab. Now, how the hell is Wilder gonna out jab Larry Holmes? Seriously, look. Like a base, he's the first punch you're supposed to learn in boxing. And then look. Oh, come on, man.
Pull up that video where that old man knocks out that blood kid, bro. Bucho. What the fuck was that dude's name? Gonzalo knows. Gonzalo. In the chat.
Somebody knocked out blood? Boxing?
No.
Oh.
So just some like street blood, like a blood. Recognize. What the fuck was that old fighter's name? Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. Just type Bucho. Type in like Xboxer knocks out fucking gang members and shit like that, bro. It'll come up.
Was it the guy who fought Roger Mayweather?
I don't know.
The guy who.
Rocky Lockridge. Rocky
Lockridge. Yeah. I heard about him knocking some dude out.
It was some bomb, man. Basically, I'll put it up.
Pull it up. But he's like, go talk some shit to that old man or whatever. Starts talking some shit and he just gets fucking dropped.
Former boxing champ KO's young punk.
I got it.
Rocky Lockridge. Damn, I couldn't think of the name.
All right.
Oh yeah. I seen this video. Yup, that kid is a blood too. Look at his comments. Oh shit, he
got slept, dog.
And that's a young dude, also.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker. Yeah, run it back one more time, Bucho.
Yeah, hold on.
Boom!
Ooh, look at the hat come off. That's the best part. The hat stayed in place, the rest of his body moved.
Well, he must have been drunk. He didn't even react to that jab or whatever it was.
Well, he put his hand up in front of his face. At least he does that right now.
Bucho, after this,
he
play
could have killed the guy. Eh? I mean, his head hits the wall, man. And
he probably deserves it.
I know. I'm not denying. Yeah.
Play the other famous Rocky Lockridge clip.
Oh, crying? Nah, man.
I'm sorry.
Guys, calm down. Jesus
play
Christ.
it, come on.
No.
I don't even remember that shit.
Guys, Jesus.
Damn, bro.
Stop. This is getting ridiculous, man.
All right. Yo, man, damn, I'm glad somebody said that. Sorry, see you just dry snitch because now I see who was all talking shit about me in his comments, bro. Good looking. Got a bunch of Donnie Brasco's over in my shit, motherfuckers.
In the chat, recognize in the chat, BDA Boxing says, "Lol, recognize he's a maniac. He probably deserved it."
Who? Wait. Who deserved?
No, because I said that guy could have died. Like his head could have hit the wall.
No, I stick to that. That gang member's a shit. He probably deserved it. I'm being honest. Think about. Look, he got chin checked. I bet you that blood dude probably chin checked some other people in the past for no reason.
I think it was over the pants because Lockridge was wearing red pants.
Yeah. No. Listen. They will do that to you. Like, they will come up to you for wearing red. Like, like if you go to a heavily gang area, where in this case it'd be Bloods, they'll go up to you and be like, "Yo, what set you from?" Or you know, what neighborhood you from, or whatever, right? So he's probably like, "I ain't none of your fucking business." Like that's where I'm from. None of your business. Like the way normal people answer shit. Like, who the fuck are you? And he probably like stood there and said, "Oh, you ain't going nowhere until you went."
He's describing like how everything took.
Yeah,
you're not going here, Oreo.
Recognize is right, bro. It's like when I tell people people come out here, bro. I'm like, dude, don't even wear no fucking fitted hat, bro. Don't even wear no fitted hat.
Yo, you know what's funny, Johnny? When the blood started in New York, them motherfuckers were getting their ass beat by like certain areas in New York, like for repping that, because that to them meant like you're from LA.
Yeah,
and they would get their ass trashed like bad. They would get fucked up. They had to like hide the fact that they were Bloods. Yeah. Now, 20 plus years later, bro, you go to New York now, you go to like these projects, that's all you see is Bloods and even Crips now.
Wait, what's your boy, what's his name? Takashi.
He's a Blood.
He's nothing.
He's nothing, really. He's
nothing.
He's a rat.
Johnny's right. I mean, he was just a ploy. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'd like to see? Instead of KSI against Logan Paul, let's put fucking Tekashi against somebody else, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, that would sell twice as much as the fucking KSI Logan Paul.
Yeah, because
I'm sure
I'll watch
has
that.
beef with somebody like that's pretty famous. Put him against him.
I'll watch that to see him get his ass kicked.
You remember the at the end of Boogie Nights? How he's getting slapped around in his jail cell. Anybody remember that? The old man, he's getting the one.
Oh, I remember that, Johnny. Yeah, the old
remember
pervert?
He's getting
pervert dude, right?
Yeah, the pervert. He's getting smacked the fuck up in his cell at the end of the movie.
That really happens, bro. That really does happen, man.
Well, I know. I'm saying that's what would happen to this goofball if he was my celly. That's what the kind of treatment he'd be getting.
Tekashi or who wins? Tekashi or what's the other guy?
H-Money?
H-Money. Yeah, look, they're both like out of shape, man.
I'll give it to Tekashi. I say Tekashi beats him up.
Okay. I would say pull up that video where them LA cats beat the shit out of Tekashi and his boys, bro, at the airport, bro.
Oh shit, I didn't know that happened.
Bro. There was like 6 of them. They get punked by 2 dudes
at the airport.
Yeah,
is that like a federal offense, some shit?
No. It was like homeboy and like his buddies were walking into the airport. 2 dudes jump out the car and was like, "What's up, bitch?" And fucking, and they walk back out and they sucker punch one of the dudes too, and he don't drop him. And he starts throwing bombs and fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine is like hiding behind the car and all this other. Oh, bro.
Come on, man. That kid is literally get no points for beating up that kid. He looks like a little girl. He looks like a lesbian.
I don't think I can play it because it's from TMZ, so they're gonna probably.
Oh yeah. Buddy Aces, yeah.
I want to see that. I want to see him get beat up. But I'm saying like I'll look it up or whatever.
But yeah, he didn't get beat up. He got like slapped a couple of times, but he's still like hiding behind. He's still like hiding behind the car while his homeboys are fighting for him, and like you're a pussy, dude. Yeah, Buddy Aces, yes, but there's all kinds of shit that falls underneath that, and it's not all one unified thing. Hasn't been for a long time. Buddy Aces, yeah.
I'm watching the video right now. I don't know who's who, man. Oh yeah, I see him. He's next to the car. He's not doing shit. He's watching his friends. He's watching his friends fight.
Yeah.
No, he's
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought he would do.
Oh no, he's there. He's there.
And he's like trying to set his phone down.
They're fucking stopping him.
They stomping
Yeah,
Tekashi?
a little bit. Not that long. I'll send you.
Oh shit! I gotta watch this.
I'll post a video, but only for the guys in here. People, you guys live, you can't see it. So, but you know what? I'm gonna give you a link.
Yeah, just send me that link. I want to see him get beat up.
Yeah, he like I say, he really don't get beat up, but he's so too pussy to jump. He keeps acting like he wants to jump in, then he backs up and drops his cell phone.
Like he wants to fight. I know the type.
Yeah.
Yeah. I recognize. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
But started from the beginning though, Bucho.
Oh wait, this is okay.
Oh, you'll get never mind because they can't
see it. They can't see it.
Oh yeah. Those kids are outnumbered. They're outnumbered.
That's LA. It's LA Airport, huh?
There's
That's
two
LAX?
of them.
Yeah, it's LAX.
Yeah, that is LAX. I know it because I've been
Recognize there's two of them. There's 6 of these other dudes. 5 of them.
Yeah, I see it. Yep.
So what? They push that dude back, and then they're squaring off. Like, why they push him back? Like they're protecting him? Like
yeah, they're protecting him.
Shit.
They're protecting him. Yep.
Watch.
What's he doing?
Oh.
Big fucking sorry ass punch.
Yeah, but they're jumping him. Yeah. But he's fighting back, that dude.
There he is. That's Tekashi right there. You can see that fucking hair collar there, the weirdo. All right.
What's he got? A backpack on? He's got a white sweatshirt in the back. Oh, there he is at the very end of the door, in the car door.
Pucho, rewind that a little bit though. Rewind that a little bit. Just for like 50. Look at the kid though, bro. He's acting like he's pulling up his pants. He's dropping his cell phone. He don't want to really.
He's not doing anything.
Yeah, but you know something? Tekashi's people can't fight.
No.
Yeah.
He suckered him. He suckered him. The first guy with no shirt on suckered him and didn't even do anything.
He's not doing anything. He's just like he doesn't want to throw punches, man. Now they grab him. And here you go.
Those two guys could fight better than they could. I could tell you that.
No doubt about it.
The two guys.
If I was trying to pick somebody up from the airport, if I was trying to pick up somebody or drop somebody off from the airport and this shit was going on, I'd fucking run them all over. I'd fucking run all of them over in one shot.
I know, it's over. That's it.
Tekashi was no problems. He's like, yo, you have to fight?
Yeah, that's it, man. They just walk away.
You see him like putting down. He acts like puts his cell phone down. Acts like he's gonna do something. Pulls his pants up. Acts
like wasting time, tying his shoelaces. Like, come on, get out of here, man.
Yeah, his boys can't fight. They don't know how to fight.
The dude sucker punched him.
Dude, if I ever had like 6 of my boys versus 2, we killing them.
Oh yeah. he ain't taking a step out of there. He wouldn't take a step.
They're going to the hospital. That's how it ends. Unless I'm fucking fighting Mike Tyson and fucking Bruce Lee.
Shavers.
Saint Brit in the chat is asking, recognize if the Savage Skulls are still in New York.
Not really. I've heard of that group. This is when gangs were big in the 70s in New York. They kind of died out in the 80s. Like, all it became was drug crews. Like, that was it.
John Gonzalez says, look up videos of rappers fighting. It's hilarious. Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, rappers. I'm sure there's some of them that could fight, but on the average, they can't. They don't know how to throw down.
Bro,
you know about? Haven't you guys played Def Jam Vendetta?
Revolution. Yeah, Revolution. Hold up. But you know what the best is, man? You know what the best is all these motherfuckers is 35, and then they start gangbang.
Yeah, that's gay. Like that's literally doing shit backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't they learn from Tupac? Like Tupac wasn't 35, but like he went backwards.
Yeah.
You know, like Tupac went backwards when he was coming up. He was just like a, Black Panther, son of a Black Panther, and we the people. We the people. And then he went from that to Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, he was doing fucking Brenda's Got a Baby.
Yeah.
All that conscious shit. And then
he went to gangbanging, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, he didn't die because but he was hanging out with gang members. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What do you expect? All right.
Like, what do you expect?
Are you gonna blame him or somebody else?
You are who your friends are, man.
Of course.
It's true. It's true.
Boxing Gonzalo saying, they killed that Mexican cholo Toker in Mexico.
Toker. Did y'all see the fucking skulls and shit they found that I posted on the Discord like when Halloween was coming? A week ago? Yeah.
Yo, Mexico is going crazy right now, man. You got those two Mexican
Mormons.
cartels going at it.
They killed the Mormons. But
but I think you know what that was about, Bucho. I believe that was to make one cartel look bad.
Probably.
I think they messed up though, and like everybody knows, it was the other one.
Yeah, they're trying to stage it on the other one. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna, but like, if y'all think that El Chapo cat is still running that shit, or his son, or anything like that, you're a fucking idiot, bro. There's no way somebody who's getting that much attention and doing interviews with fucking Sean Penn and some old sucker shit like that, if you think he's still running the show, you're an idiot, bro. You are an idiot, dog.
Yeah, he's a front man, probably.
He's a front man. Yeah.
You mean still running it right now from federal custody?
No, it's over now. There's no way he's running anything out of there. He's
just period, Pete. In the last fucking 4 years, bro, dude ain't running the show. I'm not saying he won't fucking still blow your head off.
Before he's saying even before.
I'm not saying he still won't get your head blown off. He will, but I'm just saying like he's not fucking capo of them all. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yeah, but then Trump said that we're gonna fight. There's an election coming up, so he's being all like, we're gonna send troops.
Trump is talking out of his ass. You cannot do nothing about that.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go against his whole factions in the deep state. You know what I mean? Where are these drug dealers getting their weapons, man? Come on, like.
Wait, first of all, he's gonna call the deep state that hates him.
Yeah, exactly.
That want him gone. Right?
I want al-Baghdadi.
To stop the fucking drug flow.
To go stop
a
bunch of drug dealers
where they get all the money. Like
dude,
the president of Mexico gave up a prisoner.
Yeah.
Okay, because they were killing people on the middle of the streets, and they said, "We'll keep doing this until you let them go." Like that's their problem. You gotta let them handle that shit.
Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna? You can't do anything about that. All you can do is legalize.
These guys, can you imagine this happening in America? Like a gang starts killing innocent people on the streets.
Oh man,
martial law. You give up a prisoner. Like, what the fuck,
bro? Thelma Sloft, bro. He's not running shit either. He ain't running shit. None of these dudes who got a camera in their face are running shit. It's the man in the shadows who's running shit, bro. See, my motherfucker. This is what I'm talking about. I listen to all these dudes with these fucking mobster ass channels that think they're fucking experts and they don't know jack shit, bro. Just like, you probably read some fucking article on yahoo.com and now you think you a fucking cartel expert, bro. Come on, man. Stop.
Dude, I'm not gonna say the channel. Maybe in private I'll tell you guys, but there's a guy who runs a like 90s and 80s gangster story, and one of them I know very well. I'm not going to say his name. I know it so well that there's no way he could ever tell me that that's the way it happened. And he gave a story that I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That never happened. Like, what are you talking about, bro? That never, ever happened.
Yeah. There's actually, it kills me because a couple of these dudes have like 20, 30, 40,000 subscribers, bro. All right?
Yeah.
These dudes who start talking about it, I mean, they'll bounce around. They'll talk about the Russians and the Mexicans, and then they'll come to the Italians, and especially when they start talking about Chicago, I'm like, nah, bro, that is not how that happened at all. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And then there's another one. I swear to God, he's going through these. He's like doing profiles on these old mafioso guys, like whoever, Giancana, Joe Bonanno, whoever. And I swear to God, he's just reading off of Wikipedia. He's reading off of Wikipedia and putting his own little, like, input in along with it, bro. I can tell. Like you're a and this motherfucker's got 40,000 subscribers. Like he knows what he's talking about. Come on.
Yeah, so many channels do that across all types of shit.
Because you know what it is? They understand that a lot of people are stupid. Yeah. You know?
How did we end up talking about this?
Was that a fucking mic drop from Recognize? He's just, most people are stupid. And then just log the fuck off.
He's like, fuck that. He has anger issues.
Ow.
People are fucking stupid.
Fuck you. Fuck y'all.
Some fucking Chris Rock special. Yo, what up, Blaze?
What's the deal with white people?
I'm so glad I know what you're finally saying.
I had asked him too a long time ago. I go, Johnny, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I don't watch other channels.
Nikolai Ferrara, I haven't seen you in a while, but I've seen you talking some shit. You can suck my dick, you fucking Northern Italian. And fucking, who else was over there? There was a couple of them momos. Fuck out of here, you Donnie Brasco ass playing the double side of the fence type shit, man. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Who's Billy Ho fighting? Some dude with 4 knockouts?
No, he's fighting an Argentinian guy that has never fought in the U.S. And Mark said that he's a bum. So I've never seen him fight.
Like Monzon?
Yeah.
No, apparently it's a real bum. So.
Yeah, no, Monzon wasn't a bum, but he
fought
all his
I'm not saying. I'm saying this guy, not Monzon. Maybe he hits his wife like.
Argentina.
Deontay Wilder, Mr. Calm and Composed under the microphone, gave an interview saying that he would turn down the franchise belt if it were offered.
Well, he doesn't need the franchise belt. He doesn't fight number 1 contenders. They all pop dirty. He's okay.
He goes, and here again, man. These guys got to be like grabbing their foreheads when this guy goes to open his mouth. But he said something about like, no, I like having the mandatories. I like it. I don't want to be excused from my mandatories.
Like
I like having the mandatories have to wait. They have to wait and think about fighting me. Like some stupid shit, man.
What mandatories?
You know he had a mask on while he was giving the interview.
Nobody would ever ask him, what mandatories have you fought?
You know damn well he had a mask on.
Exactly, it's crickets.
You know what kills me, man? You know what kills me about the IBF, bro? Like I think I said this before, man. But like, bro, I'm all for enforcing the fucking mandatories, but quit making it these bum motherfuckers. You like enforce the mandatory, but make the mandatory somebody legit, bro. What the fuck is this shit? You pulling in fucking Amir Khan's cousin from Pyramidville over there that nobody's ever heard of. He's 20-3 with 6 knockouts. And this is his mandatory.
He excites me.
Yeah.
With 6 knockouts. He almost has as many losses as he does knockouts.
He's a killer.
He's a killer.
The thing is, I first started watching boxing, right, when they were having like the following it hardcore, when they were having the, basically all the Golden Boy guys were over on Showtime and all the top ranked guys and everybody else really was on HBO. And when you start looking at these belts, like, I thought he was the WBO champion. How the fucking, that's the super world. Oh, and you start trying to figure it out and you start looking into the rules of like mandatories. And I'm like, well, how the fuck, how the hell can, what if one guy's on Showtime and one guy's on HBO, or one's with Top Rank and one's with Golden Boy and they're a mandatory? Like, what are they going to do then? After you watch it for about a year or 2 years and you realize that it'd be impossible. This is back when like Lampley and them weren't even mentioning that the Golden Boy guys existed. It was fucked up. It was weird.
Stupid.
And then you realize that you look into the rules that, if you're a belt holder in another sanctioning body, that you're not even in the rankings for that, they don't even acknowledge the WBC.
Boxing is a sport with no rules.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts.
Boxing is a sport with no rules and regulation. That's it.
It's like the top 10 fighters, the top 10 welterweights that don't have any other belt is what it should be called. Like you're not even gonna.
You don't even earn top 10. They give it to you on who you're promoted by.
Yeah.
That's it. He's top 10. Why? What did he do? He's top 10 because I say so.
What the hell's going on?
Tell Danny Garcia to sign that Pacquiao, bro. Let's go. Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny.
That'll be a nice fight, man. I think I still give it Pacquiao the edge, but you know, that's a nice fight to me.
I want to see that shit inked and ready to rock for like March 2nd of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like first couple months in here, let's get a good banger in there. You know what I mean?
They probably won't even announce that till the very end so that testing can start.
Well, I mean, I was wishful thinking on my part. People like, yeah, announce that bit like Thanksgiving, have that motherfucker in March.
I'm not worried about Pacquiao. Pacquiao will sign. Danny Garcia he may want a little extra money because he feels like he might lose.
Shit. He better sign that fucking thing. He'll sign that thing faster than you can put it in front of him. That's
Al Heyman tells him.
There's nobody's bringing the pay-per-view buys that Pacquiao's bringing, dog. That's like a lottery ticket.
If Heyman tells him to sign, he'll sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a pay-per-view though, Jay. That's a.
That's the DAZN shit. That's right.
Who's bringing 400,000 pay-per-view buys? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Dan Garcia's. He's been wishing for that fight forever. I'm surprised that. I'm shocked they didn't even have that thing inked.
Well, like I say, bro, it's either going to be Danny or Errol Spence is looking for his fucking teeth at the moment, and Crawford's the top rank. So it's either going to be Danny or Porter, unless Mikey grows a pair of huevos, which ain't going to happen. So
that's the fight as a Pacquiao fan that I could see him losing.
What's that? Porter. Yeah. That's the one.
Porter against who?
Porter against Pacquiao. I could see Pacquiao losing that fight. I could see him winning. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's not like Porter's unstoppable, but that's the fight that if I had to choose like between Danny Garcia and Porter, who I think would win.
It's a lot of pressure for Pacquiao. Yeah, he could pressure Pacquiao. Just
rough
and tumble kind of pressure.
Recognized, yeah, bro. That might be a little much for Pacquiao at this point. I agree.
Yep.
It'd be like a Jeff Horn with skill.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
But Jeff Horn was getting pieced up.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Porter's gonna get hit, but Porter's gonna keep coming, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You gotta spark him out. Like, what did we learn from the fucking the Errol Spence fight? Like, if you don't drop this dude, he's just gonna keep punching you, bro.
Mm-hmm. He comes in different. He's with angles and stuff like that. I mean, he moves.
Got good footwork, man.
Yeah, the footwork, exactly. I mean, Jeff Horn, just tough guy. That's it.
Yeah, he's a tough guy.
Yeah.
Sean Porter would
Big
beat
guy.
the shit out of him. Sean Porter would beat the shit out of Jeff Horn.
Dude, there'd be an accidental headbutt in that fight by round two. They fucking whack heads into each other.
Porter's fucking ass would probably just headbutt him like right back, like, "What's up, bitch?"
Exactly.
Yeah,
they both come in crazy.
Right. You want to fight dirty with Porter? He'll fight you dirty too.
Mm-hmm.
Be like two fucking.
Yeah, I'm saying they're so rough. Both of them are so fucking rough that they'd probably just fucking whack each other in round two and like smack it like forehead to forehead, bust each other open.
Forehead to forehead, double knockout. Bump heads and both fall over.
He gave Errol Spence a nice little beating, bro.
My prediction about Mikey Garcia is he's gonna wait a year and see how everything plays out, and then fight.
Listen, you know Mikey Garcia is not a serious dude. Look, Sean Porter is available. Fight him. See what happens.
Yeah. Good point.
Dude, once in a while I try to catch Robert Garcia when he's getting interviewed. You know what I'm saying? If it's the topics right, and of course it's always your boy Setback doing it. And you'll hear him go, "Who's in the gym today? Who's in the gym? We got so and so." Like he's naming all those people you don't know really how he's talking about. And then he'll name, some guys maybe you'd know, and he's like, "Yeah, he's gonna be in tomorrow," and he'll go, "Where's Mikey at?" And then a couple of times Robert Garcia's been like, "Yo, he was supposed to show up today. He didn't even show up today. So Mikey ain't got no fights coming up." But he just flat out said it. Like he's just not even coming in to train. Even to stay on weight, even to maintain. So
what's his plan? What the hell? Like, I don't understand.
Well, you said at best. Who cares? Just let him stay where he's at.
We're trying to figure out what's he gonna do, right? Like, who cares, man? But it's gonna be unfair if he gets another big fight because he doesn't deserve one.
Right.
I mean,
I don't think so.
I can imagine this guy's gonna fight at welterweight.
Why don't he just go down and fight Josh Taylor?
I was thinking about that. Yeah, why not? Well, fight Ramirez. That's two Mexicans. That'd be a good fight. I mean, to sell, of course.
My thing is with Pacquiao, like, I think that Thurman fight, that was about the most, I guess maybe next to Spence, but like in terms of like being pressured and, you know, in other words, that was like one of the riskier fights. I thought out of all those guys that he could have picked, I think Danny would have been an easier fight for Pacquiao. You know, in other words, you could get away from Danny's power.
I think Danny's an easier fight for Pacquiao than Thurman was, bro. To be honest with you,
that's what I'm saying. I was surprised he took. I'm surprised if it was his choice out of the three. I'm surprised he didn't choose Danny first instead of Thurman because like there's no way Danny's going to be able to keep up with Pacquiao footwork wise. I mean,
no, not footwork wise.
Danny's like his feet are in the mud, and Pacquiao can move. So
the thing about Danny is he doesn't have that great. He's got body movement, like he'll move his shoulders and shit. He doesn't move like you don't see him doing a fucking Night at the Roxbury with his head. You know what I'm saying? Like he moves his like he'll roll over and try to move out of the way and shit. But nah, I think Pacquiao.
He's like Canelo, man. He's like Canelo. Just what I'm saying, if you stay in a trade with him, his head movement's good for that, his waist movement. But how many times have you seen people fucking flying circles around Danny Garcia, and he's always like putting his glove down, like come fight me, like let's do this. And shit, Thurman danced around him,
and almost gave away the fight. But yeah,
right. I mean, shouldn't have done it. But what's it called? Peterson. Lamont Peterson looked like fucking Ali in there doing the shuffle, doing the showboating. Like,
I was mad at Lamont Peterson that night, man. I was mad at him. You know why? You know why I was mad at Lamont Peterson? Because if he wouldn't have waited till the 6th fucking round to pump on the gas, he would have won that fight. Because he was beating the shit out of Danny Garcia in the second half of it. He just didn't do shit until it was fucking halfway through the fight already.
Dude, Lamont Peterson in that fight looked like Danny Jacobs came into the Golovkin fight. Like, I never seen him that big. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Fucking rehydrating 23 pounds, gigantic. He was hauling ass around that ring. And then, in the 6th round, he turned around and just beat the shit out of Danny for 2 rounds. Just straight up punched down on him. Just beat him up.
I always liked Lamont. I always liked Lamont Peterson, bro. That dude was in some entertaining fucking fights, bro. You say what you want about it.
His fight with Timothy Bradley was pretty good, even though he clearly lost. That was a good fight, though.
That was a good one. The Amir Khan was a good one. Danny Garcia one was a good one, and even that last one he had like in the beginning of the year with Lipinets was a good fucking fight too, bro.
Yeah.
Like
it's a good send off, man.
Yeah, it was a good.
I felt I clapped, man. After the end of he was like, I'm retiring. I gave him a little clap.
Yeah, and Lamont Peterson wasn't like a shit talker either, bro. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. You don't have to be for some fucking all-time great pound for pound type motherfucker for me to like you, bro. You just gotta go in there and bring it. That's
you know what. You know what Peterson's angle was? He was a rags to riches story.
Yeah, well, and that's why I like fucking dudes like Arturo, like Provodnikov. Like, them are my kind of favorites, bro. Like, I don't give a shit about, this motherfucker's the 3rd best heavyweight. Like, nah, man, I don't care. I don't care about that. How many times did you entertain me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Styles make fights, but you know what? Levels make fights too. So it's like, you can get like a Rios Alvarado. You know what I'm saying? Like that fight for a fucking war. I'll take that fight rather than seeing some bullshit about undefeated record and lineal and all that shit. But
I used to hear people talk about Arturo Gatti style, and they'd be like, I could beat a guy like that. I'm like, dude, he'll kill you. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that dude would punch your fucking head off. Like,
remember,
there's technique to that.
When he was in Brazil and he was old,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he was.
Don't get it.
When he was drunk or something in Brazil, when he was having a fight with his wife, and then there was like a gang of, like a bunch of Brazilians, and he was knocking each like as soon as they approached him, he was knocking each one of them out. Like,
yeah. This dude, you don't step to him on the street, he'll break your face.
Yeah. Oh, he's a pro fighter. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Yo, I heard that. I mean, I know there's other guys that have got the same reputation, but I heard Lamont Peterson is one of the first guys that I heard went into that Mayweather gym and gave Floyd the fucking business when he was like a 140 pounder.
I'll tell you who gave Floyd the business. Eric Morales.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. They said Eric Morales beat him in the gym. Like, sparring. Yeah, Spatafora. I saw the Spatafora. Like, he outboxed Mayweather. I wouldn't say he beat the shit out of him. He just outboxed him.
Yeah, Mayweather. Well,
I like Peterson's story with Barry Hunter too. I like that relationship they had together. That was a good story, man.
Is it the same cat that trains Tank Davis?
Is that him, Barry Hunter?
The dude with the little earpiece.
I swear to God, I don't watch Tank's fights that closely, so I swear to God, I don't know.
Yeah, me too, Pete. I don't know.
Nobody
real
does.
Tall, real skinny.
Nobody does unless you Floyd.
Yeah, nobody does. Nobody really pays attention.
But this guy's Barry Hunter's real tall and skinny, Cincinnati guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
he doesn't train Tank. He doesn't train Tank.
I'm tripping.
No, Tank is trained by some local guy.
The guy trains Tank's from Baltimore, I think.
Yeah.
That dude's from St. Louis. He trained Devin Alexander, right? Johnny Boy.
The same kid who trains Lamont?
Yeah.
Or did train Lamont?
Yeah,
I think so.
I thought Devin was from that area.
Yeah, Devin was from St. Louis. Yeah. Why all these scumbag fighters got to come out of the Midwest, man? What the fuck is this, bro? I got Broner from Ohio, Easter Jr. from Ohio. Fuck is this, man? I got that little Josh Greer kid. He's from Chicago. The fuck is this?
Fucking bite the pillow.
Man, that kid got his. What fucking card was that on 2 weeks ago?
Did he lose?
He lost and he got the decision. It was some bullshit.
Of course.
Yeah, it was some bullshit. Who fucking card was that on? Whatever the last ESPN Plus card was. Dude.
I'm looking.
Yeah, but dude fucking. He started coming on in it was a 10-rounder. He started coming on in 7-8, but dude fucking swept the first 6 rounds and got robbed.
Going against Antonio Nieves.
Yeah, yep, that was the name.
Vent. Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, it was Shakur Stevenson.
With Michaela Mayer and all them.
I got Shakur Stevenson in the street fight. You can tell the zone to put that shit on.
Hello, BDA Boxing.
Yeah, this is Haney.
Hello, this is the attorney offices of Adrian Broner. If you are a woman who's been physically or mentally abused, please leave a number at 1-800-GO-FUCK-YOURSELF. He gets away with this kind of shit. Fuck out of here.
Yo, Vinny had the nerve last time he called in to say, I want the following people lined up. Bucho, get him on the phone right now. He named off 20 fucking people.
Oh my God.
Cat's hilarious.
Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about Beverly Hills Cop when the fucking
Beverly Hills Cop.
He goes, what are you guys, the B team? We're the A team. Okay.
Hey,
we're not going to be falling for the banana in the tailpipe. You're not going to fall for that banana in the tailpipe. You got to say it with more soul, brother. Like, hey man, I ain't fall for the banana in my tailpipe, man.
Hey Pete, you ever seen the end of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
I was gonna say, the way Vinny talks, Vinny's voice, he reminds me of the fat dude from the Pee Wee Herman movie. What's Francis Buxton? Oh, Pee Wee.
It's either Rain Man, you know, when he's writing in that memo, that little spiral notebook, because he's always writing everybody's name down and shit.
432 toothpicks.
Yeah, pulled on the back of my He pulls out the little spiral notebook on Tom Cruise, or it's that fucking guy, that Eddie Murphy voice when he does the little nerdy white guy. You're not gonna fall for the brain in the tailpipe.
Pete, I gotta say this one more time. Fucking The Irishman with De Niro and Pesci and them. Yeah, it was good. I don't think it was as good as Goodfellas or Casino, but it was a nice. Let me put it to you like this, bro. It was a nice little send off for Scorsese and De Niro and all them dudes, like to the end of that genre. You know what I'm saying?
Could you tell it was a Scorsese movie?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
beautiful. Good soundtrack, badass soundtrack, right? Good soundtrack.
I mean, there was all good as fuck in there too. Like, there was a good ass soundtrack, some old school doo wop and all that shit. And then,
Johnny Boy,
huh?
Johnny Boy, I know you know your mob stuff.
Uh-huh.
I know you like your mob stuff, right? So I got into an argument with this kid out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about John Gotti, right?
Yeah.
And he's like kind of bigging up John Gotti. And I said, look, there's a reason why Sammy the Bull still lives while ratting out John Gotti. There's a reason, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, there's no fucking reason. He's a rat. I said, listen, dude, you got to understand something. First of all, this is an illegitimate boss, really. He was, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second,
boss.
Had Sammy the Bull become aware that conversation took place without the cops telling him, somebody else, he would have killed John Gotti and nothing would have happened.
Yes.
He would have smoked him. And he's telling me, nah, you crazy. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. He would have killed him. What he did was he was put in a situation where he wanted to fuck John Gotti over. Because he heard the conversation too. He heard
exactly.
They were talking about whacking Sammy the Bull.
Yeah.
If not only that John Gotti ratted out himself, he was insinuating, and usually in the mob, you know how it goes. When you insinuate, there's a good chance that they'll kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So the guy's like, oh no, he's a rat. I'm like, okay, then why is he not dead?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, bro, and like I say, the thing is, Sammy Bull wouldn't even have been put in that fucking predicament to begin with if it wasn't for fucking Gotti's fat fucking mouth, bro.
Exactly.
It wouldn't even have never been that situation if Gotti would. And here's the other thing about Gotti. Like people like they say, oh, like that same channel again. I'm not gonna say who it was, but that same channel. I'm listening. He's like, well. Lucky Luciano killed his boss, so I couldn't fucking John Gotti. I said, dude, bro, that was in the 20s. That was in the 20s. And I'm like, bro, they're fresh off the boat. They don't give a fuck. First of all, and second of all, and I'm like, bro, well, if they broke the rules, why couldn't John? I'm like, but bro, this dude broke every fucking rule in the book, dog. Every fucking. He was banging other maid guys' wives. He killed the boss. He was a loudmouth. Like every fucking rule you could break, he broke it.
And dude, this guy was so full of, you could just tell he was a John Gotti fanboy. I'm like, dude, they were trying to whack him every other day. What are you talking about? He just
listen, Johnny,
he's pretty smart in evading death. I'll give him that. But trust me, he wasn't as feared as people try to make it out to be. And like a guy like Johnny Boy knows this, they were trying to kill him like every other day.
Yeah. What was he going to say?
Johnny Boy, in your opinion, do you think that John Gotti, like it just brings up like an analogy, like Matrix is talking to this guy who's obviously like a Gotti mark, but doesn't really know much about anything. That's probably all he knows about the shit. But
yeah.
Is John Gotti the Floyd Mayweather of the mob?
Yes, Pete.
Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Pete. Like I be going, they'll be like, oh, he's the fucking greatest fucking organized crime boss that ever lived. Like, are you fucking out of your mind, bro? He's not even fucking top 10 of the 1980s, bro. Fucking in this country in one decade. Like, bro, you like I can't even like don't even start with me, bro. You don't know like some of these dudes. That's what I was saying. Like some of them cats, I'd be hurting their feelings because I'd be meeting some of these cats from like Jersey and shit. And when I was living in Florida, and I'm like, yo, Gotti was a fucking moron. They're like, oh, what are you talking about? And blah blah blah. I'm like, bruh.
They're casuals, bro. They're casuals.
They don't realize how many
mob
people in New
Guys,
York.
guys, we have a phone call. 585. You're on the air. 585.
Yo, this is John Gotti Jr. Fuck
Mac.
you, man.
That's Vinny Mac.
Oh wait, hold on. Is he muted? Yep. All right, go ahead, Vinny Mac.
Mr. Big Show.
Again, how you guys doing? This is Vince.
Yep.
Doing fabulous.
We know, Vinny.
We know.
Hi.
We know.
How you guys doing? I'm not really excited. I'm not really excited for this KSI versus Logan Paul. I don't even know who these guys are.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually the main event. This is a disgrace for the zone, and it makes them look bad, guys.
I totally.
It really is. No, Vinny,
right?
Disgrace.
Vinny, for the first time in my life, I have to say I'm in a complete agreement with you with that sentence.
This is a shooting star. I just saw Haley's comment, and I agree with Vinny.
This is a circus. This is a sideshow for the casual boxing fans. This is a disgrace, guys. I'm sorry. This is horrible.
So
I agree.
This isn't good for boxing, in your opinion?
I think this is very bad for boxing. You got two amateur bums here, and they're the main event. And Mr. Billy Joe Saunders should be the main event because he can beat both of their asses. Excuse my language, but he can. And yes, so I'm not really excited for this, guys. I'm actually not going to watch this, and I'm not going to support it.
Bucho, can I talk to Vinny?
Yes.
Taking your business elsewhere. I like it.
Vinny, what hypothetically, what would do more damage to boxing? The KSI Logan Paul rematch or the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather from back in the day? Which one did more damage? I know KSI hasn't happened yet, but
Floyd Manny, obviously.
I just believe KSI versus Logan Paul would be more damaging just because you don't have that high caliber boxing technique on display. Okay, we have.
Yeah, but it doesn't always have to be, man. Like,
what about
you can go to a nice steakhouse. You can go to a nice steakhouse and get a fucking filet mignon or prime rib and enjoy it. But once in a while, you got to go to McDonald's. You know what I mean? There's got to be something for everybody, entertainment-wise.
You hung over.
You know, and
if you don't want to watch
7-Eleven and watch two bums hook off, you know what I'm saying?
What about the undercard, though? I mean, Vinny,
but if you don't want to watch this, don't watch it. This is for the casuals. Like you said, it's not for us.
But Vinny,
overall, it might draw some people who would eventually become hardcore boxing fans.
Me and Pete will go to Pompano. We want to watch a couple of bums. That's it.
Yeah, I'll go right down to the beach. Right down
No, hold on, Vinny. What about the undercard?
This is definitely a McDonald's type fight, guys.
Yeah.
All right, but
I just think everybody who's saying this is horrible for boxing I just think it's a pretentious viewpoint. You know, it doesn't always have to be serious shit, and this isn't gonna hurt the sport.
Look at
people aren't gonna look at this and see like, oh, this is what boxing is. You know, like, oh, everybody knows they're two streamers. This is a celebrity match.
Yeah, but not everybody knows until I just asked. But no, this is
nobody's expecting
way
this to
worse
be
than
a
this.
great
This is
fight.
That's what I'm saying. And but that's because people had the expectations, and then they watched it, and it wasn't entertaining. Whereas this, people have the expectations that it's a bum fight, and they're going to get a bum fight, and it's going to be a fun fight.
Yeah.
A fun bun fight.
Nobody expects anything out of it. I mean, somebody would be really stupid to think that these are two professional boxers, and it's going to be like an amazing display of skills. Of course not. It's a celebrity match.
Yeah.
All right, Vinny, anything else?
Yes. If you really want to watch some real boxing, guys, and in the chat room, I suggest you guys watch in 2 weeks Mr. Deontay, the Bronx Farmer Welder, versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. That's going to be great. I can't wait for that fight. Thank you, Mr. BDA. Have a good night.
Mucho, but all right, thank you. Take care.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Have a good night, Mac. And
All
like
right.
we end every conversation, go somewhere and fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you guys agree with Vinny this time, so. It's a first
I
time for
agree with
everything.
Vinny Mac. I agree.
Okay.
Amok in the chat talking about, you guys remember Celebrity Deathmatch from back in the day?
Yeah, MTV.
MTV, that shit was dope, man.
Yeah. Good old. See, the 90s were the best. I'm sorry, man. Nobody can beat the 90s. I mean, no era, no decade can. And by the way, this decade's gonna be over. And for me, after the 90s, it's all one big blur, man. Like from.
See, I didn't live through the 80s. I wish I was like 10, maybe 15 years older, so I could just see the 80s and know what it's all about. Do cocaine when you're 12.
Yeah. Ask Recognize.
Yeah, the 80s was the greatest.
Wait, wait. Well, Recognize. What was better, the 90s or the 80s?
The 90s, bro. For me, come on, man. When I was in the 80s, okay, let me see. The 80s.
Pros and cons.
I was born in 73, so 80. No, I didn't have no fun in the 80s. I mean, I was around it. The 90s were my era. That was my era. That was my time. The 90s.
Boxing wise,
the 90s was great.
Better than the 80s.
Like the 80s, I didn't really like. I knew, Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran,
Heavyweight division
Fredo
sucked.
Benitez.
Well, no.
Well, you had Larry
Tyson
Holmes,
at the yeah.
You had Mike Tyson.
4 years.
Was the mid to late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the 90s, Mike Tyson goes to jail early. So then you have Riddick Bowe, Vander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. And then Mike Tyson comes back out. He's kind of past his prime. So it was good. Like the 90s, there were more competition. There was Ray Mercer. It was pretty good. Yeah, I say the 90s heavyweights was better.
All right. I wonder if 2010, and then
Vladimir Klitschko and Vitaly, the rulers.
Yeah.
But I recognize is getting the drop calls over. Nah, hey Pete, you there?
Yeah.
Nah, here's the thing. Nah, bro, there. Like I say, I'm not gonna give nothing away. There was someone. It was mostly about like the Philly guys and the Pennsylvania guys that moved, but there was a little bit of Detroit, a little bit of Chicago, a little bit of New York. Like there was a little bit of everything. It was a little bit of everything. It was good.
All right.
I might have that shit in my hands by the end of the night. I might be sending that to you tomorrow. I'm gonna send this guy a text message. Tell him I need my good one. My Matrix style bootleg.
It was long.
That's all right. That's okay.
Guys, I'm gonna end the show now. I'm starving and tired as hell.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Go enjoy the Logan and the K dude.
You should have seen. When I had to go on mute, I had to tell my dad because he's got he's in there watching the Georgia game, and he's flipping back and he's got two, the split screen thing on there, and he's flipping back and watching the zone. He's got the zone playing in one, and I go, Dad, remember you're asking me who these guys were on the card tonight? And he goes, yeah. I go, they're like basically like two like. I go, you remember the movie Jackass? Remember the show Jackass used to watch? And he's like, yeah. And I go, it's basically like two of those guys fighting each other. He's like, what? I go, I'm telling you. And he goes, you fucking crazy. And I go, I'm telling you, Dad. And he goes, oh, shit. And he's like trying to figure out how to exit the window out of there. Like, I was fucking with him. I go, I swear to God, the guys just told me.
Outside the Staples Center, I saw the preview show that they're doing right now, and or a few hours, half an hour ago. Anyways, tons of people outside, man. It's like a big deal.
bomb the
We're
motherfucker.
gay fans.
Yo,
man.
that's
Oh, I don't
fucked
mind
up,
it, but I'm
man.
saying my dad's like a real old school. He's an older school guy, so he ain't trying to fucking watch these two jerk offs.
Yeah, he's not trying to watch no clown shit.
No, fuck that shit.
No.
All
But,
right, guys.
it took me a couple minutes to convince him. I go, you guys just told me that. I swear
All
to
right,
God.
Bucho.
I don't think they're bullshit.
Peace out, bro. Peace out, fellas.
Wait, guys, hold on. Okay, guys, did I tell you guys I'm getting a dog?
No, bye.
I'm excited.
I'm kidding, brother.
Oh, that's good, man.
What kind of dog?
What is it? Australian cattle dog.
Oh,
It's like a little mid-sized
I
dog.
don't even know what that is. Get a big one, man.
Yeah,
I never had a dog before, man. I gotta work my way up.
All right,
Get
that's
one
a
of
good
those
point.
little pussy dogs. Get
Yeah.
a real dog.
Alright, I'll let you know how he is.
I'll get you you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get you a pig, all right? I'm gonna turn you to a pit bull, all right?
Alright, cool.
I want to get out.
I'll take them all in.
Of this rat hole. I want to get online. I need
BDA Boxing.
Thanks for having me, Bucho.
Take care, guys. See you next time. Enjoy the fight.
Yeah, enjoy the fight.